take like a photo map.
Right. It's all uploaded to the cloud.
You know what I mean? Like you could just like do voice, you know.
Right. The moment you say it, it's already logged in.
Yeah.
Raycon! Oh my God! You know what, man? You know, I've been using, before I discovered Raycons, just standard earbuds and stuff to listen to music. But once I discovered Raycon, I just threw all that other stuff away.
Well, you don't need it anymore. And I got to tell you, if you're traveling, if you're starting to travel right now, Motorola on stop.com/badfriends. Well, like I saw that commercial the other day about the Motorola. I know you guys have probably seen this. They're pushing this deaf guy is talking to his son for the first time because you can speak and it dictates what you're saying. So you can be on the phone, right, with someone who's deaf, and you can be speaking like you're speaking to them, and it will voice dictate everything that you say.
That shit don't work good though.
Bro, he was like, "This is the first." He's like, "Dad, do you realize it's the first time we've talked, or that we've talked over the phone?" And I'm such a dick. I'm just like, he still can't hear him.
Yeah.
You're not talking over the phone.
No, but it's like
you're reading over the phone.
That voice texting shit, like it's always gonna mess up. So they're gonna have a count.
I use it every day.
Yeah, but it doesn't. You always say something. You know what you
watch?
Let me tell you something.
Let me see if
let
it
me
works.
say something that you always say in your voice texting. You
What?
have to say this at least once in the chain.
Huh.
Sorry about that. I'm voice texting.
Right. Here, watch. Let's see if I can do this. Hey, Griff, I'm voice texting you right now, and I'm pretty sure that every single thing that's coming out of my mouth is going to be correctly put on this app.
Fucked up.
I know. I didn't know what to say. I'm voice texting right now. I'm pretty sure that everything.
Hey, Griffin, my cock is so big.
Hey!
Right now, and I'm pretty sure that every single because you didn't say anything.
No, it's if you
said all this
with-
enunciating that was so simple.
So I speak with
Hi,
clarity.
hello, how are you doing? This is Andrew texting you right now. That's that. When
right.
you start like talking
I'll
regular,
do it the way that
you know
I'm
what?
supposed to do it.
Just
I'll
turn
do it
it
the
on
way
right
I'm
now.
supposed to
No, stop it. Just do it like this right now. Like just turn it on.
Oh, yo, what's up, Griff? You know I'm out here doing my thing, dog. that. Hey, man, it got in there. See?
Maybe it's like set to just
Listen.
the white people register.
White people register, yeah. Well, it was made by Asians who only like whites.
See, look, I'm gonna send you what you just said. It says it was made by an agent who only like white.
That's because that phone is That's it's trying to stop Asian hate. That's what that is. Speaking of agents, are you on a job hunt now?
Yeah.
Sorry, I haven't had an audition in 3 years. I'm dead serious.
Yeah, well, even the one audition I got all my hopes up, and then they didn't even.
I know. I told you I thought it was going to get picked up, and
I
I'm
thought
sorry
it was
that
gonna
it
get
didn't.
But you know what, dude? Can I tell you something? Can I just give you what a network television is like?
Listen up, Rudy. This is for you.
It's for you. All right. So let's say, Rudy, let's say you have a lot of money, and you want to build a house, and you hire an architect, and the architect draws out everything about the house, and you go, I love this house. That's the house I want you to make. And in the making of the house, you start going like this. I think I want the kitchen on the other side. You know what? Can you change you're using mahogany. I want you to use a different wood. And then you make all these changes, and then you see your house, and then you go like this. I don't like this. Yeah, bitch. You know why you don't like it? You know why you don't like it, network? Because you fucked it up. That's why you don't like it now. Because all your dumbass changes.
ABC.
They fucking fucked it up. And then they want to wonder why they don't like it. You know why you don't like it? Because you got involved. You should just write checks and let talented makers of entertainment do the thing you paid them for. It's unbelievable.
I know.
That's what they ruin things.
You can say that. I'm not saying that. I'm not getting any work. That's you.
I'm not getting any work either. That's the last time I'm working for them anyway.
Now. Yeah, that's it. Disney's.
Then I saw the pilot, and then like my section, they cut it down so much. I was like, you even like me? Did you even really want me in this show?
Was the pilot bad?
It wasn't what I thought. I was so disappointed in what they did to the Office part of the show that I was like, I wouldn't have picked this up either. That was my thought.
Who was the star of the show?
Shannon Woodward, Jane Lynch.
Jane Lynch
She was great. The stuff. Listen. The show was touching.
Woodward?
Yeah.
I don't know who that is. Am I stupid?
Look her up. She was on West. If you saw her, she was on Raising Amy Raising Hope, not Raising Amy. Her name's Amy.
Oh, yeah, I like her.
Yeah, she's great.
Westworld, yeah.
Westworld, and she was so good at the role she was playing, like just and I feel bad because the creator of the show, this was like her life story, sort of. It was based off her own story.
Oh.
She's been working on it for 5 years. You finally get your show made, you get it going, and then they just go, see ya.
Yeah, they do what Andres does in his fucking pants. That's so sad. It's so sad that those things come and go so much.
I know.
They never have given a chance.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, why don't you just let these people make the show they wanted to make? And then if you say, after you see it, you go, well, we don't like it. But they're so involved at every step of the way, and they wonder why they don't like it.
Right.
That's my point.
The way I think is everything should be shot 3 episodes. I think pilots, quote unquote, should be 3 episodes because you can't really get to know something in the first episode. By the second and third, you really get a rhythm.
You're spending so much money anyway. Why not?
Just do 3. To me, 3 is the golden number. What do you think, Fance? You're in the industry.
You can see how upset I am.
I know. Well, you should be.
I think the way they're doing it today with platforms is better. If they like something, they just
right.
greenlight the whole season.
But that's true. But on network still doesn't apply. They don't do it that way.
Right.
They still do the pilot system, which is they pick up. They shoot 10 pilots or
but
5
they
or,
nitpick at every single stage.
Well, who was
of
the
it.
studio and who was the network?
ABC Signature Studio and ABC Network.
Oh, so that should have been a lot. Usually, it's really tough if it's like Fox Studios and NBC Network, and you're like, oh my God, you have 2 competing brands.
Yeah.
That's the weirdest thing. It's like Nike and Adidas have a contract with an athlete.
I know.
That's what it's like, which doesn't exist.
But people think,
imagine they're both going to go.
People think that about TV. People think that.
Right.
People think that like when the ABC show is on ABC, you go like, no, that ABC show's on CBS.
Right.
They don't. You don't even know because there's probably like really only 3 studios in the entire world. Like they're all subsidiaries of something else.
Right.
Look, network television is about selling refrigerators.
Yes.
It's not about entertainment.
It's why The Price is Right literally was about buying shit.
Yeah.
It was literally like, how much is this thing we're actually promoting? That's what it was.
Like they make a show, and then the upfronts are all about showing these shows to the advertisers because the advertisers are like, okay, is that show funny enough where people are going to watch it so we can, sell our products?
Right.
That's what it's all about.
Right.
So you have to understand, like, why they don't care about racial equality.
Thank God.
They don't care about none of this stuff. All they care about is, like, how many white homes that got a lot of money can we get these shows into?
Correct.
And this is why you see a lot of white TV. It's not necessary. Like, we need to stop always assuming that this is about race. It's about money. As a person of color, when I'm looking at this shit and I'm like, they don't got no black people on. No, because when they do, it'll be like it's a black show for black advertisers. That's why when you're watching a black show, the McDonald's commercial was always, "What up, y'all?" They're
always like that.
Be back.
They've been like that for 15 years.
I know, but you don't see that on. That ain't on Grey's Anatomy. When you watch Grey's Anatomy,
there's no McDonald's on Grey's Anatomy.
You know what I mean?
There's Chick-fil-A.
Like anytime, and they do that, and what I'm saying is, I actually understand the business of it.
Well, just business.
It's just business.
Yeah, but I'm also like, I think, for me, I think we should be more diverse. I like the diversity that's coming and happening.
Yeah, of course.
But the thing I don't like is if the diverse stories are the same stories all the time.
Yeah.
So you're like, make sure that this is a broad range of shit.
Yeah.
You know what show was kind of wild and totally different was
have you seen Bo Burnham's new Netflix special? Everyone keeps talking about it, and I want to watch it, but I think it's one of these like alternative type,
What are you laughing at, George? I hear George chuckling.
Piece.
What are you chuckling about, George?
I want to check it out.
Yeah, it is one of these alternative types of things. It's not that funny, but it's very interesting.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm thinking. So then it's going to be labeled brilliant.
Well, what does that even mean, George? Explain that.
Well, I think there's no audience.
I May Destroy You was the show I was trying to think of. I couldn't think of her name. Do you know that show?
Yeah.
Yeah, you like it, don't you? See, this is my point is like,
Watchmen was good.
I like
Starring
it
Black
when
woman.
it's non-white bullshit anymore. I like when non-white creators are making super unique shit because I think even when they do submit stuff for the most part, it gets channeled into this like, I know, but can you make an Atlanta? You know what I mean? Like do you know what I'm saying? That's my biggest beef.
Yeah, I
is
agree.
they're
I
pushing
agree.
out the same shit. So
Yeah.
So at least that show's good, isn't it? I May Destroy You is wild.
It comes across.
You should watch it. You'd
It
like
comes
it.
across as if,
It's fucking funky.
not to say that this is true, but it comes across as if the white production side, they get to like live their dreams. like let's make whatever we want to make, and then we'll see if it works.
Right.
And on the other side, it has to be like something they know.
Well, it has to be something they're familiar with culturally, because otherwise,
Or some white guy has to take a chance on someone like Atlanta.
Issa Rae, or
Yeah, they take a chance. They go,
Yeah.
let's do this. And then you see this, what I love about Insecure is like you feel like you're a fly on the wall to these black women's lives.
Yeah.
And it's just like, you just go, oh, and then they're portraying them as like powerful, successful, but also sexual creatures that like,
Humans.
it's like human beings, because when I come from an era of the 80s and stuff where like, if you saw a black woman in a movie or TV, she got to be sassy as hell. She got to be like, ghetto.
Yeah.
Whatever it is like
Don't
that.
make me.
Yeah. They're never portrayed as people that like having sex or like doing things,
Or just being like a normal
person.
Yeah,
like,
they always inflate these caricatures.
Yeah, and so then when you watch Insecure, you're just like, oh shit, this is like,
Yeah, they're modern day women. That's what I May Destroy You is kind of like. That's why you'd like that show. No, but what were you saying? You were saying before that there was a show. You were just saying. What did you just say before that? What did he say?
Who? Hacks? Oh, he's had a. Oh no, we talk about Bo Burnham's thing.
Oh yeah, so tell me about Bo's special.
I haven't seen it, but this is one of those things that like the what's that one like real woke artsy like the Verge or whatever.
Sure.
One
Whatever
of those
publication.
One of those publications where it has to be like, oh, this is the most genius thing I've ever. It's like,
is that what they said?
Yeah, that's that kind of thing. You're getting. That's the kind of publicity it's getting. So I want to check it out.
Look, I'm sure.
He's an artsy fartsy kid. He's always been like that.
Yeah, that's how he became famous.
Yeah.
I think he's crazy talented.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a song. That song he put out, "Art Is Dead," is one of the best songs I've ever heard. Do you ever hear that song?
No.
"Art Is Dead" is so good. Just pull up the lyrics.
I met
Art
him.
Is Dead.
I met him when I was doing my New Faces in Montreal.
When he was like 16.
Yeah, he was like 16, 17, saying like crazy shit on stage. But he's always been like.
Look at how powerful this is, though. This next song is honestly about nothing at all, but it helps me sleep at night. Art is dead. Art is dead. Art is dead. Entertainers like to seem complicated, but we're not complicated. I can explain it pretty easily. Have you ever been to a birthday party for children, and one of the children won't stop screaming because he's a little attention attractor? When he grows up to be a comic or actor, he'll be rewarded for never maturing, for never understanding or learning that every day can't be about him. There's other people, you selfish asshole.
Is this about Bobby?
But truly, all of this money you worked very hard for. I slept in late while you worked at the drugstore. My drug's attention. I'm an addict. But I get rewarded. I get paid to indulge in my habit. It's all an illusion. I'm wearing makeup. It's great, man. It's great. I'm doing it no justice, by the way. But what my point is, like,
He directed a couple specials.
It's a deep, wonderful song about what it's like to be a comic. I think he has good internal struggle.
I think that this special is portraying those things.
That's great.
My only problem with these like alternative specials,
they're not traditional.
Let's not call
traditional.
them that.
Right.
I'm just saying, let's make a new thing.
Well, it's called it's called a comedy special,
well,
right?
Because even back in the day when you saw they would call them one-man shows, one-woman shows,
right?
And you knew you weren't watching a comedy special.
That's true.
You were watching a different piece of art.
Yeah.
So what I don't appreciate is that now they're doing these things and then shitting on the people that go the art form of going on stage and
just doing stand-up.
As if like, oh, well, this isn't enough.
Right.
It's like, what are you talking about?
Two totally separate things.
They're two totally separate things.
Right, I know. But
I don't like that.
But the problem is now with like the youth, like her age range, they weren't used to that. So like all they're used to now is categorically a TikTok guy is a comedian. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the lines are blurred.
Okay, I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I disagree as that being the reason.
What is it?
No, they are used to it. They just don't like it because it sucks. I mean, straight up.
Yeah.
Like, listen to me. You go on Netflix and you look how many comedy specials they have on there.
Yeah.
They suck.
A good amount of them.
A good amount of them just suck. The ones that are good, they stand out. It's hard to make it's a hard thing to achieve.
Yeah.
It ain't even about the person not being funny or whatever. It's just about, it's hard to capture what happens in a live show.
It's impossible.
And then they were just handing out specials like candy. It didn't even matter. Are you the most famous person in Guatemala? Well, you're getting a special. Are you the most famous person in fucking whatever? Pick a country in Europe.
Right.
Well, we're going to give you a special. They just were like inundating these young people with like all this stuff.
Right.
Every network, Showtime, HBO, Netflix, Amazon. And they just were like, and so now, if I was young now, you'd be like, why do they call it special?
Because it's not anymore.
Because it's not. So I don't think it is anything to do with like they're not used to it. They're just like, oh, that's that thing that they do that no one likes or watches.
The problem is, comedy is so hard to capture.
Yes, it is.
So inherently, specials are tough. Like, they really just have to be a moment in time. That's why, like, Eddie's shit was great, because it was a moment in time, right?
He's also a phenomenal performer.
I know, but
it also
it was
goes to the comic
It was
themselves,
a
too.
moment in time. Shit was happening. It was like an amalgamation of, like, he is just becoming mega famous. He's a great writer. He's a great performer. He's just becoming globally famous. Like, that was just, timing was perfect. Same with Chappelle. Timing was perfect for Dave.
Yeah, but I don't even know if it has...
That's how a great special is born.
But
It's like the timing is perfect.
But with him, though, I mean, what's the timing of 6 specials? I just think that...
No, I'm saying when they first crack, the first specials that you see, the reason that they crack is because, you know, like Sebastian didn't pop until his 4th special or whatever.
Yeah.
But that's because the timing wasn't right for the early ones. He wasn't that he wasn't funny. He was funny. But we're all funny. Everyone that's good enough is professional, you're funny. You'll go rip a room anywhere. The special, the idea of a special, is why Bobby won't make one, which I agree with. Because it's so hard to capture what you really want to put down forever.
And you have to have material. You know?
I love giving you layups.
That was like...
Boom! Off the backboard! He broke the glass!
No, but it is...
Have you ever watched comedy specials?
I've seen Joe Coy's.
Joe Coy, right? That, of course.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Who else would she say?
And by the way, and that's why Netflix does that.
Right. Right. He looks like you.
Yeah.
Do you like this guy that looks like you? How did you like Joe Coy's special?
That was funny. I liked it.
Yeah? Have you ever seen anybody else's?
John Mulaney's.
Right. You like John Mulaney. We talked about that. And you know he's not single anymore.
Well, he looks like an older version of the guy she likes. So she's saying like, ooh, my guy's going to end up looking like this.
John Mulaney is like a tall, skinny puppet.
Yeah.
What do you mean? That guy looks like a young
They all start
sex
like
machine.
That. They all start.
John
like
Mulaney did not look like that
that.
at
They
any
start
point.
like that, and they turn into a fucking monster.
Ventriloquist?
Yeah.
No, but no, he does not look like those young guys. No, but so you've seen Mulaney's and you've seen Joe Coy's. That's it, huh?
Trevor Noah.
Oh, okay. What'd you think about that?
I liked it.
You did, huh? Okay.
How you really feel, Andrew?
I didn't say anything. I just said you did.
Andrew's about to call George. I take that out. Take that part out.
No, I've only seen one thing he's ever done. I don't
What
know
I'm saying
him.
is there's so many.
Yeah, there's too many.
There's too many.
Yeah, there is too many. And you know what? It's all gonna stop now.
Oh, wait, listen.
It's over now.
Netflix cornered the market.
Yeah.
They overpaid for comedy, so people would walk down the street and go, hey, do you have a special on Netflix?
Mm-hmm.
That's why they did that. So they own it now. It used to be HBO. Remember how HBO used to be the thing?
They were the
We were
biggest.
coming up, we were like, I want to get an HBO special. That was the
So
dream
bad.
of every comic. Now, it's like, I don't even know what the dream is anymore as a comic.
I think the dream is just to continue. You know, Jay Leno.
The dream is to go viral. That's the dream.
The dream is just to create a big fan base and have them go to see you live.
That's what I'm saying. That's what,
Yeah.
the same thing.
But I'm saying it's not about. That's good now because now
Yeah.
you can try to continue to make your own.
Oh, well, because
shit.
No, because now it's like, we need it. Okay, before,
I want people to see me live. That's all I really want.
But-
Come see me live and have fun with me.
but I'm saying before there was only certain outlets in entertainment. So you had to go that route.
Right.
So that's why it seemed as if, you got to work this hard to get like a sitcom, to get a special.
Right.
But now, look, you could be a funny Christian comic who got 1 million followers and you making $500,000 a year.
More.
And
Those kids are selling out arenas.
I mean, I'm saying it's crazy. So there
Yeah.
are there's a niche market for. There's that even that guy. What's his name? Darren Chris or whatever his name is. Country Mama or
I don't know who that is.
Mama Country or whatever the hell his name. The guy that got clowned at
Just for Laughs.
At Just for Laughs.
Southern Mama, is that
Southern Mama. That's him.
Darren Knight.
Darren Knight. I knew
Well,
his
go to
name
the
was Darren.
images.
I knew his
Images,
name was
obviously. I
Darren.
don't want to see a video.
I knew
Yeah,
his name was Darren.
Yeah, he did
This
just.
guy.
He did Just for Laughs with us.
This guy's.
Well, right. What did we do? He came to Just for Laughs. He was a.
Look up his net worth.
He was on the Comics to Watch, right? Variety. When you and I were together. Well, I mean, this is one of the many years that we were there, but like, I remember he did his gala, right, and he bombed, and he went home because it didn't go well, right? Like he freaked out.
No, this was like he was on stage criticizing the other comics.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
Oh, I just heard he bombed.
And then they confronted him in the hallway. Like Chris
Oh.
Red was like going in on him in the hallway.
Because he was talking shit.
He just what he was saying, the stuff he was saying, like
Net
they
worth $2 million is wrong.
Yeah.
That's what these things. By the way, zoom in on that website real fast. Punch in on that website. Just just pinch and pull. Pinch your fingers. Oh Jesus, George, go back. You know how you can just pull your fingers on that? There you go. Look at the website that we try to verify. Glubby Gang Official. Yeah, that's who we're gonna take.
Go there from like. But anyway, the guy makes so much money. I know it because he's like on Facebook too. So what I'm saying though is like, and it's no knock on him. What I'm saying is like he has his following.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's what you need to create. That's it.
So now we're in a situation where you don't need. Like sometimes I'm on Instagram and I'm like, I had lunch with this kid the other day. His name is Simi. Oh man, I forget how to say his name. But anyway, he's rolling with these like Nelk Network.
Nelk boys.
Yeah,
I know who they are. Yeah,
he rolls with them.
Yeah,
dude. These people, they sold like $60 million in merch last year.
I know, yeah.
They got like, and this kid's like, he's got 2 million followers. He's so huge on the internet, he wants to be a comic. So that's why I met with him. And I was like, we can't go to open mics, man. You know what I mean? Like, go to like,
Or just tour, who cares?
But that's what I said to him too. I said, if you want to
let him go do his own thing.
You want to set it up, but I was like, it's amazing. Like, it's amazing how we're now in a day and age where you could have your own fan base that no one has to know anything about.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I wrote you, but you still ain't calling. I left my cell, my pager, and my home phone at the bottom. I sent 2 letters back in autumn. You must not have got them. There probably was a problem at the post office or something. Sometimes I scribble addresses too sloppy when I jot them. But anyways...
A game in which both of you are playing the other person.
My best quality is my loyalty, and my worst quality is probably my stand-up.
Oh, we gonna go that way.
Okay. All right, bro. I said loyalty up front.
I like how you turned it. It was like, let me start sweet.
It's a fucking comedy show.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
What kind of things will you be doing 10 years from now?
Oh.
Are you me?
Yeah, I'm you now.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, and what will you be doing in 10 years, Santino?
Fighting off skin cancer. Because the sun really affects my...
Yeah, we get it, bro. Can I answer that one for Griff?
I'll be
Here, I'll be Eric. Ask me again. I'm Eric. Go ahead.
The Asian baby we're gonna adopt. It'll be like 8 years old by then.
She's 19. All right, what is it? Say the question.
So, Eric.
Yeah.
What kind of things will you be doing in 10 years?
Oh, this. You old ass bitch. All right, go ahead.
Terrible.
Rudy gets to answer. I'm gonna be Rudy, and then Rudy gets to be Eric. I'll be Rudy.
No, she should be Bobby since he's not here.
Yeah, but it's got to be traded off with someone in this room.
Oh.
So I'll be Rudy, and then Rudy will be Eric. Yeah. So ask me, I'm Rudy.
Okay. Hey, Rudy.
Yes.
What is your perfect weekend?
Sleep. Balut. More sleep with the dog.
Slip.
Okay. Go ahead, Rudy.
Okay.
Now you're Eric.
She's got to be you. That's unfair. Look how he let himself off the hook.
Now you're Eric.
Yeah, Rudy, you're Eric.
I'll be him on this question.
Okay.
What is the strangest dream you have ever had?
Uh-oh.
The strangest dream.
Okay.
Hey, what are you doing? Don't let him influence you.
is is Bobby. I'm with Bobby and Santino in an island, naked, and we're just doing things with each other.
Yeah,
Okay.
that is your little dream, isn't it?
What sort of things? What sort of things are we doing?
See, he's into it.
What sort of things?
All right.
Are we
You know
eating?
what?
Are we at the buffet line? Like,
You
what
know
are we
what?
doing?
This was great. You did great. Rudy, I'm glad you're back. Eric, I'm glad you're black. Fine. Thank you, Eric. I want you to end the show. Look in your single and say thank you for being a bad friend. You'll take us out.
All right. Hey, thank you for being a bad friend.
Perfect.
That's afraid of a horror movie right now.
Okay.
What are you afraid of?
Alright, I'm not even wasting your time. Let's get this super suit. Head the mushroom way. Get to one of those spinies. Don't wear jump shoes. Once you get to the point where there's one enemy left, go ahead and do your super jump and get on the spiny. There's different techniques, methods for this. My best advice is to press Y as soon as Mario connects with the enemy, as if you're making the stars come out of the enemy. And it's like 1/20th of a frame. Like, that's how perfect you have to be. You can see right there, I stopped at 22. Once that happens, hit reset on your SNES Classic, and you're gonna go back to this main screen with save state. Highlight that in the drop-down menu and press the X button. It'll send you to the reboot.
If you want to get the Super Suit in Mario RPG, you gotta get 100 jumps with Mario's abilities. Any fight where there's one closer to the bottom right corner of the screen. This will make it so that you can see Mario's full body, makes the jumps easier. Number 2, and this tip is probably the most important, plug your controller in on the Spiny, like as soon as he does. So it's almost like you're forcing Mario back in the air. That's kind of the mentality you want. And you're gonna just keep that mentality the whole time. Try to keep your eyes right at the top of the Spiny and make sure you hit that button right when Mario steps foot on there. If you do that with your controller plugged in, you'll be able to get the Super Suit in no time. Here's the rest of the live clip, by the way.
You two are bad friends.
Who are these two idiots?
You're working really hard on trying to get into this Stop Asian Hate stuff.
Well, people, we've been talking about it, and I've brought it up a bunch of times to people about, like...
Because you're trying to get on the AAPI...
Because I was talking about it on my podcast. They're talking about your people are like kind of joking around, like they're never gonna let you in, this and that. And I made that a challenge. So I've been calling the most high-profile Asian actors I can.
So it's extremely disingenuous.
No, it's real.
No, I know, but you don't.
No, because
you just want it because you
Well,
want
no,
you want to
'cause-
complete something.
No. You think we're having just dinner? I'm showcasing my abilities.
Yeah, no, I know it's disingenuous.
No, it's not. I'm telling them. I'm showing them that. Come on.
Are you telling them you're doing this only for yourself, or because you actually care about
I
Asians?
care about. That's why I think that my voice counts. I think my voice is gonna help. So I've been hitting up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I got fucking lines up to all kinds of fucking people, dog.
Why don't you just do it? Why don't you just post something about?
No. I need to be included because I like the montage of it.
No, because you want the fame element.
Yeah.
You don't want to do it.
You know, you're really pissing me off right now.
You don't want to.
You're making my neck hurt right now.
You're
and I
not
don't
doing
like
it altruistically. You're not doing it because
I don't know what the word means.
I know
but-
you don't.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
not doing it because you want to receive positive vibes internally. You want to do it because you want other people to recognize that you're a part of it. Is that true or not?
No, it's not. And,
Okay.
I take offense to it because listen, here's the thing.
You take offense to that?
I do because
That's
I
insane.
have a mother.
What does that even mean? Of course, no shit.
I have a mother.
No shit.
All right, and she's happens to be Asian, and I have thoughts.
Get out of town.
Yeah, I have thoughts. And I tell my mom all the time. I go, "Mom, you got to be careful out there. There's Asian hate." She goes, "Daddy, I'm okay. I'll be okay."
You think
Right?
your mom's getting jumped in Scottsdale?
I'm just saying that, like now, when I see like an old Asian person get attacked,
Yeah.
right? I kind of envision, what if that was my mom, right? Which makes me very angry, and it makes me want to like say something.
So just say something on Instagram.
No, I have to be a part of the PCA that everyone else is. I have to be there with George Takei and Sandra Oh and all these fucking people. Why does Ken Jeong and Randall Park and all these guys
Because they're
get to do
crazy
it?
famous.
I want to get asked to do a fucking PCA. I will say it, and I will do it, and
You
I'm
know
going to
how when
change
you're
lives.
watching, you know how you're watching one of those things,
What?
and then it's like all these names, and then there's always like a guy in there that you're like, who the fuck is that guy?
Yeah, there's some guys I don't even know who they are, and then you look them up.
I
and
know,
they
but
have
you'll
3
be
followers
another
on
one of
fucking
those
Instagram.
guys. You'll be another guy where people go, who is that? They'll go, oh, Randall Park.
You're really gonna.
They'll go, Randall Park. Oh my God, it's Ken Jeong. Oh my God, it's another Asian actor. And then you'll go up there, and then some people will go, who is that guy?
You know, it's so funny because that feeds into why they're not asking me.
Why?
Because I'm a nobody. And,
Don't-
and thank you for
don't
feeding.
play the victim card.
Thank you for feeding that old tape in my head, right? That's what.
Shut
you know,
up.
that way. You know what? You're a piece of shit friend, dude.
You know what the problem is?
Like, 'cause
You know what the
there are
problem
things
is?
That I'm sensitive. Bullshit. There are things that you know that I'm sensitive about, and you bring it up. There are things that I know that
Are
you're
you-
sensitive. No, just listen.
Don't complain about not being famous enough. You're getting nothing
But
but
then-
work. You're your
I want
own
to be
thing.
the PSA.
All right, well then how can we do it? Can we get a campaign going?
They gotta ask me. I'm a part of the community. Just get.
You know how fucking funny it would be if Rudy got in the AAPI
I'll
thing?
kick her out of the house. She would no longer a place to live. Just ask me.
I know.
So I've been.
Look,
so
you
anyway,
deserve it. You deserve it. And
so
all
I-
jokes
so
aside,
I-
but I think you need to make your own. You need to do your own thing.
And then I called David Cho and Stephen
I
Yun. We went to dinner.
Did you do his show?
What?
David Cho doesn't he have a show?
I did this show.
The FX
Long
show.
time ago.
No, FX. Doesn't he have a show on FX?
He did the footage that he has is from years ago, and he's now releasing it. Yeah.
What do you do on it?
I just go to his house. He paints on my body.
What is the point of the show?
He paints people.
No, I'm serious.
He's an artist.
I know who the fuck he is. But what's the show? Is the show about his artistic creation?
No,
is that
he
what it
just
is?
invites people to his house and he paints them.
Huh.
It's weird.
Okay.
So anyway, I bring these. I'm trying to reach for the stars, and I go, you know what? I have some weight here, baby. I want to call Dave and Steve. We go out, and we're at dinner, and I go, hey guys, you guys know PCAs? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
PSA.
I say it wrong.
That's why they don't know what you're talking about.
Say it wrong.
They might have thought you were thinking about a dish at the restaurant.
Yeah,
You're like, I've
yeah.
never had PCA.
That's why they're like, what are you talking about? I go, never mind. because they weren't. But what is it? PSA?
Public service announcement?
Public service announcement.
Yeah, we did this last
Shit.
week.
We did. Did we
did.
do it last week?
I think so.
So what I'm gonna do is the next round of meetings that I have a bunch of I have my lines out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get try Sandra Oh, some of these types.
She's huge.
Yeah. And I'm gonna ask PSA. Do you
PSA.
guys do these PSAs?
Well, do you know what AAPI is?
Yeah, American Auto Pacific Insurance.
That's right. And And sign up for AAPI right now. Use the code BADFRIENDS10. BADFRIENDS10, you'll get 10 payments for free with American Auto Pacific Insurance. AAPI Insurance.
What is it?
You don't know what that's what the PSA that you're talking about is AAPI stuff. Asian
it is?
American and Pacific Islander.
Oh shit! I should write that down too.
You know how fucked up that is that like the white guy knows what that is?
Yeah. So
did you know what that was?
PSAAPI.
You didn't know what that was?
Yeah.
This is why you don't get the campaign.
This is.
That's what they are.
This is why I have friends that get to give me information to help me.
Oh, so you're using the white man again, and then you're pitting myself.
Oh, really?
No, yeah,
you're gonna play that card?
Well, you've been playing you're playing
you
the
beat
PCA
the shit
card.
out of fucking old Asian people on the street.
I've never hit an old Asian
I'm just
woman.
saying, you tell your friends though, not to do it. It's not right. So they did David Cho and Steven. That's not why I called.
How do you say his last name?
Yun.
Because you corrected yourself. Is it Yen?
Yun.
Yun.
Yeah.
Y-E-U-N.
So, you know, they may or may not be on my 300th Tiger Belly episode.
That's tight.
Yeah. That's why.
But you did this whole Korean post that was like Koreans for life.
I didn't know what to say because we're in Koreatown. First of all, that is so funny. That restaurant, Parks, have you been there?
We went for your birthday.
No, that's
Parks Finest.
No, there's two parks. So there's a Filipino park.
So many parks. There's a billion of you
There's a
guys.
Filipino park that's Filipino food that was in Echo Park that where.
Parks Finest. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
On Sunset. The old one.
Yeah, but the one that, the real Korean barbecue park
is downtown.
Is on Vermont. So you've never been there.
No, I don't go there.
It's the best Korean food. Probably in terms of Korean restaurants, Chosun and Parks is probably one of the top.
Chosun I've been to.
Yeah, Chosun's great.
But Parks, but
Parks
the
is
other,
great.
Is it new?
So, but when you walk into Parks, right, on the side of the wall, there's the lady that owns Parks, and with celebrities over the years.
Oh, bro, for a second, when you said she's on the wall, I thought you meant she's like
hanging on the wall, like she's a part of the menu.
Like they stuff the old owner, and she's just standing there.
Or she's like, it's like a gyro thing, like one of those gyro things. Where
she's spinning, and you
can slice the meat. Yeah.
Would you like to take some of Miss Park's foot?
Yeah. So
there it is, right there.
Yeah. So on the side of the wall, it says it has all these. It has her with Clown Posse and like
ICP.
Yeah, and all these celebrities are like, what the fuck? And then none of me, right, at all. And I go there all the time. So what I had a fan do, right? Stupid.
I know.
I had a fan go up there, frame a photo of me, and actually put one up. And it's still there.
You're so dumb.
Right? It's still there.
But it's not with Mrs. Parks.
It's not. So when I walked in there, David goes, you know that and she goes, I know that, and that's why I have not removed it.
Oh,
she
did
knows
she get
about
a picture with you?
So then she's like, let's do a real one now. So
Good.
that's what that was.
So now you have a photo up there. Oh, that's kind of fun. You're
Yeah, but I had
cemented
to bring in one of the biggest artists and one of the biggest actors in there to get one.
Yeah, you had to
I
have
brought in fucking
Korean ammunition.
Yeah. And she didn't even know who he was, Stephen Yeun, when he was in our house. I go, do you know Stephen Yeun? She's in the house. She goes, I don't know who he is.
And you,
That's what that- Jules said.
we got to take acting classes.
You gotta take acting classes.
We'll get you fitted with the biz, bro. What's wrong with you today, Jules?
Yeah, there's something wrong.
Nothing.
Yeah, there is. I can feel it.
No, I'm just tired.
Man, this house of sleepy people is just fucking.
No, but
insane.
I think she has a lot because she has a lot going on.
What do you mean? She's done with school.
That's right.
You have nothing going on.
Exactly.
Are you going to summer camp? We should send her away to camp. You know, parents send their.
Jules has such a good life.
100%.
Yeah. She's like, I'm gonna get a $300 haircut. She gets one. Right? Is that not?
Your life is kind of smooth and easy.
Yeah.
What else is going on now that you're done with school? Are you doing anything? What's the summer entail?
We have a foster dog again.
Okay, that's not a thing that's happened. That's just a.
It is a thing, and it's
I know, but it's
bothering-
not
it's
like
bothering me.
what? Why?
Dude, it's like, bro, I told these girls, I go, before I go to Hungary, I looked at them, I go, no more foster dogs. We have 4 dogs now.
It's a lot of dogs.
And 3 cats.
It's a lot of cats.
And they promised me, we're not going to do it for a year now, right?
But?
So when I was in Hungary, they tried to sneak one in, right? And they tried to sneak one in, so by the time I got back into town, the dog would be already out the door. Right?
That's actually kind of smart.
But guess what happened?
It stayed.
It's still here. Because they couldn't get anyone to get it.
What kind of dog is it?
Dogo Argentina.
Pitbull. What, the ones that...
They're always mixed with pit.
No, but the Dogo Argentina are the ones that they use for fighting.
Fighting dogs?
Yeah.
Ooh, let's call Michael Vick. He might still want that dog. Look at that dog. Oh, yes.
Yeah, we got one of those.
With a pit. Look at the middle picture.
She's so sweet, this one, though.
They train these dogs to fight? These are the ones that fight, huh?
Yeah, but this one, right, our dog looks just like that, right, Mama?
It's white?
Yeah, she's white. And she is one of the sweetest dogs you've
right,
ever
she's
had.
white.
God, she's sweet.
Do Sandra Bullock on Ellen Korean foreskin. It was rotated on TikTok today. I saw it like this morning or yesterday. She talks about doing micro needling. Do you know what that is, Bob?
I mean, when I make love to women, that's what they call it.
Play the video if you can find it. She basically admits right there she got a penis facial.
Yeah.
This is a couple years ago, but it like kind of went untalked about for a while. But essentially, you get a micro needling, which is like little tiny needles, and then it brings your blood to the surface, which is like really healthy for your skin. And then they can inject all sorts of stuff into your face.
Yeah, but what are they putting in there?
Listen, she'll tell you.
Months ago,
my hot ones
Dave
right now.
Blanchett admitted that Sandra Bullock occurred.
Let's skip. Okay, right.
A facial in New York.
This way in which, well, it's this way in which one forces through microneedling. It's like a little roller with these. Some of you, I think many of you know it. And it pushes through the skin and ruptures the collagen, and then boosts it. You look like a burn victim for a day, but then it pushes.
What are you pushing into the skin, Sarah? Sandra?
Sarah?
Carrie? What are you pushing into the skin?
Well, you push in whatever the facialist would like to insert into your pores.
But what is it?
It is an extraction from a piece of skin that came from a young person far, far away, and they somehow figured out how to extract.
It's foreskin from a Korean baby.
Pause that. That's real. She's putting Korean baby penises in her face.
And there are Korean babies, thousands of them, going,
Where's my penis? Where's the rest of my
and
penis?
Sandra Bullock is, it's right here.
It's my cheekbones.
How do you say penis in Korean?
Yeah.
How do you say penis in
You know,
Korean?
if I don't, gochu.
Gochu?
Yeah.
Where is my gochu?
Right? And I'm going to tell you this right now.
Yeah.
If I was one of those Korean babies,
Yeah.
when I get older, I'm coming to LA. I'm knocking on her door.
Yeah.
Want it back.
Just grab her face.
Take it out. Take it out. I want it back.
How about this? We
Yeah.
can start your AAPI
Yeah.
PSA
You know, that's
campaign.
that's the new campaign.
No more Korean.
Fuck the Asians being violated against. That's the real crime.
Because Korean specific. No more Korean foreskin facials.
Yeah, no more Korean foreskin facials.
No more Korean foreskin facials. No more Korean foreskin facials. Dude, if you don't want to participate in an AAPI and stop Asian hate.
If you don't want to be here, get the fuck out of here, Jules.
No more Korean foreskin facials. No more Korean foreskin facials.
There we go. I mean, it's like
minimal.
You don't have to go to the protest, okay?
Isn't that insane?
It's insane, dude.
That you put baby penis skin. And by the way, we're all laughing about it on the show. Like,
yeah.
Ellen, that's crazy, Ellen.
Yeah.
No, that is fucking crazy.
Or how about this? Can we do this?
Yep.
Could the Koreans get American babies' foreskins in their faces?
Only
I
fair.
bet you that exchange is not there.
Doesn't happen.
That you're not getting the white.
You
Okay.
can't get white penis skin.
Yeah, you're not getting the white.
There's not much.
But you want the yellow Asian one.
Because it's good.
It's good.
Because it's blessed.
Maybe that's what it is.
Because it's
the
more
white
blessed.
one, the white baby foreskin, garbage.
They
It
cut-
makes you look older when you put it in your fucking.
You age.
When you age 20 years.
By the way, when they cut, are you circumcised?
Yeah, bro.
When they
I still have mine.
When they circumcise, you sell it to Sandy.
Good.
You could.
It's pretty old though.
So what? It'll still be
50
good.
years old.
It'll still be good.
all right.
When they circumcised me, they saw what was left and they asked my mom if they should put it back. They asked if they could put it back because it was so tiny that they were like, it's gonna be tough for me. Should we put it back on?
Right.
So
Right.
They were gonna put it back. You know I haven't.
Did you make a decision? They don't ask the baby that. Should we cut it? Should we put it back?
That is so weird that they cut baby boys' penises.
Yeah.
Isn't that gross?
Well, first of all, can I just say? Let me ask another question about this.
About this, I don't know what. All I know is this clip.
Okay, but let me just ask a question.
But I'll answer it anyway.
All right. So, imagine you're in Korea.
I'm in
baby's
Korea.
born.
I'm a Korean
You're
baby.
a surgeon.
Oh.
You deliver babies. You're a doctor.
Got it.
Right. Baby's born. You clip the fucking foreskin. Whose idea is it at first to go, maybe this...
Well, you know what's so funny? You know what's so funny? What happened? He clipped the foreskin and then he put it on his cheeks. One of the surgeons.
And as a joke.
As a joke.
To make everyone laugh, and the nurses go,
skin look beautiful.
12.
He put a bunch of little baby foreskins all over his face.
As a joke.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, look at me, right? You know, everybody, look at me, right? And maybe everyone's...
Wait, what is it? Buffalo Bill? Who is it that puts skin on? Yeah.
So he puts it on his face,
Buffalo
right?
Bill.
And he's doing a little funny shit. In front of the nurses. Look at me, everybody look at me, right? And then everyone's kind of big, and then one nurse goes, hey, you look young.
What is it? Who was wearing skin? Was it Buffalo Bill? Who was it that wore people's
Buffalo
skin?
Bill.
Yeah, look at that. That's the map.
Yeah, Buffalo Bill did.
Yeah, so he's running around.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm Buffalo Bill. I'm a Buffalo Bill.
Yeah.
And they were like, we can make so much money.
They play the Silence of the Lambs, the music. Goodbye, horse.
Oh my god.
Oh god, that's only gonna make us laugh, but that was funny.
So we found out how Sandra Bullock got it. That's
how we
that's
got
the
it.
origin.
Yeah, look at me.
By the way, what if the surgeon did the Buffalo Bill, the tuck, the mangina? I'm Buffalo Bill. Blue Chew.
Oh, this is my favorite thing to put in my mouth, my friend.
Yeah, baby, it's summertime, so if you're gonna be getting out looking to pinch some tents this summer, this episode is sponsored by Blue Chew, guys.
Blue Chew is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis, but in chewable tablets, and at a fraction of the cost. It's
creep you out to think that when you get to that level, they do weird. JoinHoney.com.
I guess when you have all the money in the world, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, but does that creep you out to think that when you get to that level, they do weird shit like that?
They said Kate Blanchett did it, right?
Oh, she does?
In the beginning of the thing.
Was
she with Kate Blanchett? Is that what they said? At the beginning of the video. Go to the beginning of the video.
No, she doesn't mention Kate.
Just go to the very beginning. Right there. That's Kate Blanchett, right?
Yeah, it is.
Kate Blanchett admitted that Sandra Bullock and her went and got a certain kind of facial in New York.
Kate Blanchett and her...
You just spent months.
I could have asked her at lunch. And let's just look at her like.
By the way,
look at her all mean, like during lunch, right? And she's kind of talking to me. And she kind of looks at me and goes, "What's the matter?" Let me look here. Let me look here. And I kind of poke at it.
You feel one hand. You feel your penis with one hand and her face with the other one.
Yeah.
I
could have asked her though.
You know what you should do?
I would have never. That's
why.
how uncomfortable.
Email her right now.
I don't know anything about. No, I don't have her number. No.
Go ahead, Kate. Just checking in.
Yeah.
Did you get my cousin's penis on your face?
Yeah.
That's insane.
I would have done it.
By the way, that's why they look so good.
Yeah.
That's why I'm telling you.
Oh my God.
The joke used to be they drink baby blood. No, they took baby penises and put them on their face.
Yeah.
How many kids did she adopt, by the way? She adopted like 6 brown kids. No, not Kate Blanchett. Sandra Bullock. Sandra Bullock. God, Pete's skills are.
Yeah, he's deteriorating.
They're subpar.
Subpar. Yeah. We like him, but he would have.
Proud mom. She adopted daughter. So she has. How many kids does she have that she's stolen from another country?
Don't say that. I'm just kidding. Doing a good service.
No, it's a good deed.
Yeah.
It's a good deed. It doesn't matter. Pete's not gonna find it. It was insane how many celebrities at that time were adopting little brown babies. It was like a trend.
I think it's still a trend.
Who's doing it now?
People still do. I mean,
but
it's not as if Sandra Bullock's kids are like 18.
No, I know,
some
but
of them are still.
She did it, and then Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie did.
They adopted all of them already.
Yeah, they're just
trying to have new ones born.
Called Africa, and they were like, send them.
Yeah, I mean, it is cool to see though. Back when Brad and Angelina were like together, and you would see shots of them at the airport, and there's like 15 kids. Just walking down like a horde, like an army.
What we don't know is that they're employing those kids. They're making them build stuff.
They're making shoes.
They're making little kicks, little Nikes.
No, they're not. I think.
What if you open a pair of Nikes? You open the tongue and it said "Made in Brad and Angelina's basement." So there's only right there. There's 2 Asian kids.
Yeah.
A young black girl and then 3 whiteys. I think.
Those are biological.
The 3 whites.
Look at them. Yeah, they're biological.
God, they're paler than I am.
Yeah.
And the 2 Asian kids. I didn't know she had Asian boys. Do you know this?
Yeah.
Wow. What are their names?
I think one of them is Levi, no?
What's
I don't know why.
and the other one's True Religion?
Why did I say Levi?
You name your kid. One of them's called Jinko, and the other one is Levi.
Is it Levi?
Levi and Jinko. No, the names are Maddox, Pax, Zahara,
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Shiloh, Vivian, and
Shiloh.
Knox.
Shiloh's an organic one.
Vivian and Knox are organic, or no? Pax has got to be Asian.
I think Pax is Asian.
And then Zahara is obviously the young black girl. I imagine. But how do I know?
Yeah.
Pax Angelina Jolie. Oh, Pax is the Asian boy. Yeah, the older Asian gentleman. I don't know how old this guy is.
I mean, just imagine.
Where's Pax from?
But also imagine this.
Maybe she got him as a baby to get his foreskin. Dude, if he's Korean, I'm going to lose my shit.
He's not.
You can tell just by looking at him.
Yeah, he's not. He's Vietnamese.
Is he Vietnamese? Pax nationality. Vietnam son.
Yeah.
But do they have good foreskin too?
Well, I would say maybe not as good as
Can't be as good as Korean.
That's gonna be as good.
You think Vietnam is good as Korean?
Really good stuff.
Well, who's the best then? Who has the best foreskin?
I think that we're all equal.
Is this your PSA?
Yeah.
Look into the camera and talk about
Yeah.
who has the best Asian foreskin.
The best Asian foreskin, in my opinion, is all Asian foreskin.
The more you know.
See, I'm good at it.
Yeah,
I can do it.
Did you ever see?
But
do you know
imagine
that?
though, the odds. You're abandoned. You're abandoned Vietnamese baby at an orphanage, right? And there's probably hundreds of, right?
Thousands maybe.
Right. One kid goes to like a fisherman, right?
In Canada.
In Canada somewhere. Another
Yeah.
kid goes to like some plumber in Ohio.
And one goes to Florida.
Yeah. And then you go to
Brad Pitt. And Angelina Jolie.
Like it's like does the baby know like when they go and does the baby know?
Gotta know.
I'm a millionaire!
Yeah.
And all the babies are, oh, you lucky!
Yeah.
You're lucky! Does he know? He must know.
He's gotta know.
Yeah, like, and other babies, they must be so jealous.
That baby gets to fly first class.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Probably the same. Maybe about like 5 babies are adopted in the same day, but they take the same flight. But one of the babies is just in first class. Oh no! The other babies walk by the other baby.
Yeah, of course.
The little baby's up there like this, in first class like this, and the other babies are walking. He has sunglasses already. Other babies are walking by like this.
Smoking. He has a martini.
Yeah, and he's like, he does a peace sign like this.
He goes, back of the plane.
Yeah.
That's a hot baby,
How
baby.
fucking lucky.
Yeah, I mean, but you know what?
Yeah.
Pax deserves it.
Why?
Because you don't know his story.
Oh, you think? How about this? Because they visit the fucking orphanage.
Yeah, they take him back.
And they walk around, Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie, and they look at all the kids. There's no way they're just going, just send me whatever.
No, they go.
So you have to showcase.
Yeah, showcase.
As a kid. And if you're not good, you're not going to get the good one.
Nope. You have to show off your skills.
Yeah. So Pax was probably tap dancing.
Yeah.
As a baby. You know what I mean?
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my rag.
Yeah, he's just like doing oil painting. Oil painting.
He's playing on a piano, a concert.
And they're like, oh.
We'll take that one.
We'll take that one.
Take that one. And the other one's just like, like that. No, get rid of that one. Throw that one in the well. No problem.
Yeah. Wow.
It's just sad that we're learning a lot of history.
We're learning a lot. We're learning a lot about the whole thing.
Can I say something about the Googling and the skills of Pete? Because I want to make a mental note. A fan sent us something.
Yeah.
Last week, the guys cut the episode so bad that Pete was on camera for 4 minutes.
I didn't even know what that was.
Look at how bad of an edit.
This? Yeah.
Look at this. You sat on our couch and you guys just chatted about
it was cool, man.
Was it deep and philosophical?
Yeah, it was deep. It was deep.
It was.
Yeah, because
Pause.
Well,
she's married to one of the... I'm asking you a real question about your trip in Hungary. We're getting into something right now in the episode. Meanwhile, we cut to these two goons. Now look at this. Now, pay attention to Pete's face the whole time. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I know.
Most well-respected... She's talented in her own right. I'm not discrediting her. Holding on these guys. She also happens to be married to one of the most talented writer, director, producers in the history of comedy.
One of my idols.
Same. I got to work with him once, and it was the coolest thing I've ever done.
Do?
He had a show on HBO called Family Tree. I did an episode of it. Me and Matt, what is going through his...
I don't really like my life that much.
I'm not sure I want to be here anymore.
Is today the day?
It could be.
I stick the shotgun in my mouth.
I've cleaned it and everything. I've reloaded it 4 or 5 times. I should just do it.
Today's the day.
And now he realizes that it could
I have children.
Yeah, but I'll leave him a couple $100. Now watch this little smirk here. He's thinking about it deeply. He goes, "That's enough money for them to get by, isn't it?" Yeah. Yeah. Let me do the math. 200 by 6 years. If I'm dead for. Yeah.
Wait. This was what's on YouTube?
Yeah. And then he's wait, go back a little bit.
Yeah.
Wait, go back
go
just
back,
a little
go
bit.
back a little
He
bit.
realizes right here that he could kill himself and get away with it. Watch this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Go rewind it a little bit. Yeah. A little bit. Yeah. Instead of killing myself, I could kill. What's
Oh, Pete. Jesus Christ. Dude, it held on these guys for like 3 minutes.
It's so crazy. That's so funny.
Oh, yeah, I could kill my family.
No, that was me. Him going, I'm gonna go eat at Fatburger later.
Yeah, he's thinking about his meal. Yeah. This is what psychotic people like him do. They think about murder and then they immediately go to.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll go to Philippe's later.
So who made that decision?
It was a great decision.
No, let me say it. It was Andres. Andres did it. Look at me. I am dead serious when I say this. There's other people that can do the job. I'd like to make him either get fired or take a leave of absence. I'm putting in my vote right now to fire him. Right now.
But guys,
No, you don't get to vote.
it was very successful.
I don't care. I think you need to take a time out from the show, and I'd like you to leave for a while.
After all I've done for you guys.
Can we just do a vote, please?
Yeah, let's just do a vote.
Okay.
Who votes that Andres should be fired today, right now, and lose almost everything he's ever
go
worked
first,
for? Jules.
I want him to stay.
You want him fired, so that's 1 for fired.
No, stay!
1 for fired.
1 for fire.
I myself need him fired because I want him gone bad because I don't want to work with him anymore.
I want him to stay.
Okay, so 2 fired, 1 stay.
Yeah.
And then Pete is the deciding factor. Pete, watch us hold on this shot for an hour and a half.
I vote yay.
That's 3 fired. It's been fun, Andres. Take a hike. Take a hike. What?
I quit.
Oh, you're gonna quit?
I know you already fired you, dude.
Yeah, you can't quit once we
quit now.
fire you.
You should have quit this morning.
You're fired.
Okay. You know what? Fuck you guys.
Is he crying? Is he crying?
Hey, come here. Andres, come here.
You're not even funny.
No,
Hey,
come back.
don't slam the door.
Why'd you do that?
I wanted him gone.
No, but she said.
She said fire
him
him.
to stay.
You said fire him.
She said stay, dude. I said stay.
No, she said fire. I said fire. You said stay. Pete said fire.
Pete, you lughead.
I just want to get ahead here.
See, that's how they do it.
He moved up.
That's how they move up.
I'm not going to miss the guy at all.
Yeah.
He wasn't good at his job, and we don't need him anymore.
Dude, have you seen Sweet Tooth yet? That's a pretty good show.
Sweet Tooth?
Yeah.
Who's that? Who's in it?
It's, I don't know. That guy from SNL's in it.
Bring up Sweet Tooth, please.
He's really good in it.
What guy? From SNL?
I forgot the one.
That right there, dude? Bob.
Yeah.
Is that the image right there?
Will Forte.
Oh, I love Will Forte.
Yeah, Will Forte.
Wait, what's it's a Netflix show?
Yeah. I saw all 8 episodes. Really good. Look at the trailer.
So Sweet Tooth, what is it
I don't
about?
think you'd like it because it's a little fantasy for you.
I like some fantasy.
You're more like Grit.
I do like Grit
This
stuff,
is kind of there's very kind of light, but it gets dark. But there's like,
wait, go down.
It's a concept that's I don't think you see the trailer.
But it's starring Forte's name isn't even in it. It says Noso Azone, Christian Covry. Well, how come his name is not even on it? Josh Brolin? Oh, James Brolin?
Yeah, his name is on there. If I look at the cast on my thing, he's third up.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Will Forte way down there.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
was great. He is great. I think he's fun. Did you ever watch Last Man?
Mm-hmm.
I love Last Man on Earth.
Yeah, he's great. But I feel like if you were born a hybrid, you'd be half hyena.
Antelope. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. What about me?
Whatever they were in Gremlins.
That's not.
That's so cute.
Oh, Mogwai, you mean?
Mogwai.
Oh yeah. I'd be half Mogwai.
100%. Bring up a fucking Mogwai and tell me that's not you.
Yeah.
Tell me a Mogwai isn't Bobby Lee. A hyena for sure.
You
is
know
me.
what a Mogwai is? And Gremlins? Oh, they're so cute.
Tell me this is not Bobby Lee.
It totally is me.
Look at there's Gizmo.
Oh,
Isn't that Bobby Lee?
Yeah.
That's Bobby Lee.
Yeah.
Short to the
Mogwais
ground.
are so cute.
Cute, cuddly,
Yeah.
stinky. They're so smelly.
They're so stinky.
And they don't wash because they can't be around water.
Yeah. I'm a Mogwai.
You're a Mogwai for sure.
Yeah.
What would Jules be?
Jules would be marsupial, some sort of marsupial.
Marsupial.
Some sort of marsupial.
Oh, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Or what about those ones in Papua New Guinea or whatever, the ones with the big eyes that like cling to the tree? Yeah, and they have the big ears.
What are those things called?
What are those called?
Big-eyed monkeys.
That's what you are. The big-eyed
By the way,
Papua New Guinea.
that's the name of our band, the Big-Eyed Monkeys.
Yeah,
that
those
thing.
guys.
What is that called?
There we go. That's you.
Yeah, what is that thing?
What is that thing?
Tarsier.
Tarsier. Oh, Tarsier. Darjeeling Limited.
Yeah.
Cute. Okay, so listen. This is the Mogwai. Speaking of the Mogwai band, I want to show you this. Somebody sent this to me. Do you know there's a band called the Bobby Lees?
Yeah, I know.
You've seen this.
It's not based on me.
But how can you sue these people?
But it's not based. They're not. They didn't create the band because
I know,
of
but
my name.
Sue these people.
Well, no, I won't. I like the fact that they're called the Bobby Lees.
But what if their music you don't like?
No, I listen to it. They're pretty good.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Well, then should we go see the Bobby Lees live?
I want to know why they're called the Bobby Lees.
That we need to find out somehow.
Yeah.
All right, so listen, if anybody has contact with the Bobby Lees, we want to find out why they have his name.
Is there anybody Asian in the band? Let me look.
Of course not.
No. Okay.
No, maybe. Where are they from? Well, click on the band. No. Nobody looks Asian.
Yeah. But they look...
This looks like Pete's family.
yeah, for sure. But they look like people that I would hang out with.
They look like they're not... Well, where are they from? There's a garage punk to Bobby Lee's named after vocalist Sam... Formed after vocalist Sam Korn moved to Woodstock, New York. Took a suggestion from a friend to recruit her new bandmates. Cool. All right, well, if anybody can connect us to the Bobby Lees, let's link up with them.
Yeah.
What if we could get them to play the opening music for this show?
That'd be great.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
If anybody knows the Bobby Lees, please let us know. Please connect us.
Yeah.
Because we want to link up with the Bob Lees. We could just reach out to them. All right. We got to get your campaign going. Get your campaign going.
Thank you for being a bad friend.
Get your campaign going.
Thank you for...
End it with your campaign. You want to do your PSA.
Okay. Asian Americans in this country are being attacked, harassed, and beaten up, frankly, in the streets of America. And we are American, just like any other American, and this needs to stop.
That's it.
So please, put away your bully clubs, golf clubs, all the other clubs that could hurt other human beings to penetrate their skin, and stop shoving them along this concrete, right? Because they run our laundry mats, right? They run our liquor stores,
restaurants.
They run our sciences.
Not all of them.
Yeah, but they do. Some of them.
Mostly Chinese.
Yeah. They run our NASA. There's NASA. A couple NASA.
Not a lot.
They've been to space.
No.
They run their teachers, professors, lawyers, doctors for sure. Doctors for sure. Doctors for sure, right?
Yeah.
And don't beat up a billy club. A doctor.
Don't do that.
That's not right. Right?
No,
and then they massage. Where else are you gonna get your massage? You know what I mean? Your feet are gonna be stanky.
Yeah.
And rank if you get rid of us.
So
I
Bobby Lee.
I Bobby Lee.
Want to stop Asian hate.
Want to stop Asian hate.
And I'm support
AARP. AARP. Yeah. Thank you for being a bad friend.
You're here, baby. Why? Put on your headphones so we can talk. Because you had to get up to come here at 1 o'clock in the p.m. Post Meridian. It was a week ago you've been back. Yeah, it doesn't last that long, I don't think. I know we do, but it's 1 o'clock. You know, it's not the end of the. How long does jet lag last? This says jet lag anywhere lasts from a few days, typically. 1 day per time zone crossed. So 9 days. It's been just that. Good to see you, Bobby. Okay. Well, we've got some great news to start out the show while you're... a stand-up comedian?
Okay, I want to just put it to you this. In the 80s,
Rudy, he was big.
There was no one bigger. I mean, he was like, think of right now, who do you think the biggest star is right now? Yeah.
Leonardo.
Okay, Leonardo DiCaprio.
He's
For
gotta be.
television, he was that big. There we go. Here we go.
Oh, let me hear it. No way. This guy gets
This
out of...
guy gets out of. That's because he used to do in the 70s our cartoon called Fat Albert, and his catchphrase was "Hey, hey, hey," and he just got out of prison. That's the first.
He got out of prison for rape, and that's what he did.
That's the first thing out of his mouth.
What a
Good fucking-
real piece of shit.
No, he's
piece of shit.
He's a piece of shit.
He's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
You get out of prison for rape, and you
It's
make
like
it,
if I got released from prison, right?
and immediately
the first
pulled your
thing out of my
penis
mouth was, hot dog.
That's insane. What he did was he put stuff in women's drinks, and then they would go to sleep, and he would assault them. And he just got out of prison after serving 2 years. Only 2 years. That's all you need. If you're Bill Cosby, you get 2 years, and then you're good to go. And you're allowed to walk out and go, hey, hey, hey.
Yeah, and also when he was in prison, what made me laugh was, which is not a funny situation, but some inmate, did you hear about this? Threw a chicken patty in his face.
That's very funny.
And it hit him like I just can imagine it sticking.
Chicken
Hey, hey, hey! And it just kind of slides off his face.
Wait, I thought he was separated from general population because of his health and age and all that stuff. I just assumed that they put them in
I
separate
think
cells.
at lunch you can join it.
Oh, you can sit with the
Maybe.
cool kids at
I
lunch?
don't know. But
I can't
but
believe
you know
this
who
guy
the
got
worst
out.
is? Camille. His wife.
What about her? Oh, because she was like, it's all a lie.
Well, she's first of all,
she stood by him.
She's just, they live in 2 separate houses, I think.
What do you? But I guess the question would be, what did America want her to do? Condemn him and then leave him?
Well, it's like
I'm just asking.
I'm just to let you know, if I leave a cigarette butt in the backyard underneath a rock,
she's moving out.
Kalila knows about it.
Right.
Right. How the fuck does Camille not know that he's?
Oh, so you're saying she's in on it?
I just can't,
Can't imagine.
Imagine her not knowing. I mean, if it was 1 or 2, that's one thing, right? But it's like
thousands,
50
or whatever,
or 60.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Right? It's crazy.
Yeah, well, I mean, she was kind of adamant about saying it wasn't real, and she was like, "This is all lies and all for attention and fame." And you're like, "Man, is she so delusional that she might actually believe that?"
Yeah.
Or
the best.
She just trying to hold it down for him.
She's holding it down the fort. Because she's making. I mean, obviously he's a multi-millionaire.
Yeah, but no, at this point, she could have all that money. It's not about money. For her, I think it's about
legacy.
She just doesn't want it. She doesn't want to believe it's real.
Maybe.
Doesn't want to believe it's real.
Yeah. But my favorite interview was when they were, I guess, at an art museum opening or whatever. And then they did an interview, and I guess his publicist cleared it with, the journalist saying, no weird questions.
No weird questions?
Yeah, and then the guy brings it up, and then there's that weird, awkward exchange between Camille Cosby and the journalist. Have you seen that?
No. Can we see that?
It's so good.
Thank you.
Okay, you're good.
Thank you.
Now, can I get something from you? None of that on the show. I know I didn't say anything, but I'm asking your integrity that since I didn't want to say anything.
It's interesting to talk about integrity.
I don't want to say anything. What value would Ma'am?
But then he starts pulling weight. He starts telling people, hey, his publicist, can you call, this person? Hey, can you call her to what?
This is so shady.
If you will just tell me all the reason why we didn't say that
He says integrity twice. This guy's a rapist, and he's talking about integrity. Insane.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah. So then he calls.
don't have the integrity.
Yeah.
I like the nerve to talk about integrity to a journalist who's like, what's up with all these crazy allegations, dude?
But it's not only that, it's just that his boss is like, he's an employee.
Yeah.
Right? His boss is like, you gotta ask the question. It's all over.
Well, it's
What is he gonna do?
It's not like
it's inappropriate. It's a museum, opening.
Yeah, it's like it's not like what car do you drive? It's like
Yeah,
not like you prefer chicken or beef. This is it's totally legit.
Yeah.
I've never seen. That's insane.
But
I've
look
never
at Camille
seen,
though.
Oh, dude. Well, yeah, that she's
Camille just. What's going on?
Is this real?
BetterHelp.
I love BetterHelp so much, Andrew.
Me too.
During the pandemic, I involved myself with their services, and it really changed my life.
I am big interview.
It's my favorite. Using promo code.
Is
that liquidiv.
Tyson interview.
It's my favorite one.
Where Mike Tyson interview.
It's my favorite one.
Where
in
he's
Canada?
Like, when he's like, "You goddamn piece of
Yeah,
shit."
yeah,
you know
that's my favorite one.
Makes me laugh.
That's because
Mike Tyson interview, and then he's.
It was a slow, a slow burn in his mind.
And what would he say? Mike Tyson interview.
Canadian.
That's it right there.
That's it right there.
That's it right there.
That's it right there.
This is so great. Pull that.
Now
up.
you're not supposed to swear on television.
You cannot
or
cuss.
threaten
to kill someone.
The journalist's life. Right, but then don't ask Mike Tyson, one of the strongest men.
This is it. Yeah, this is it.
Yeah.
Now, some of your critics would say, there's a race war. You know you're a convicted rapist. This could hurt this campaign. How would you respond to that? Hey, I don't know what to say, but you don't know how to say that. You know what I mean? And I don't have no comment on that. Because it's negative, and you're being negative. And I met the man, and nothing they can do about it. We actually had a pretty good time. We talked about George Travalo.
Look at him! Well, look at him staring at him. Look at him staring at him.
Those were the thoughts.
Ooh.
It's brewing. Look at.
Oh my God! He wants to kill him.
Life, highs and lows. So when you come across as a nice guy, but you're really a piece of shit. Hey, you think comment? That was a piece of fuck you. That was a piece of shit. We're doing on TV. I don't care. What you gonna do about it? You gotta show me. Real. A lot of people are where it comes raw and it's the real. Yeah, a lot of people it speaks for itself. We went for the show. Right. It says Broadway production, went to Vegas, went about to 20 years.
Look at him, he wants to kill him.
He's turning into the Hulk.
Yeah. He wants to just rip this dude.
He's so angry. Look at him.
For you to do something like this, it's been more nervous for you about. How does it compare? I don't know. It's more like I can see here talking to a rat piece of shit like you. All right, we're gonna stop and see if you. Thank you for coming. Fuck you.
It's the best. Fuck you.
That's one of the. Do you know who Mike Tyson is?
Yeah.
It's insane. He was one of the greatest boxers of all time. But it's crazy because that guy, you can feel him being like.
Let me just say this: he not only the greatest boxer of all time, he was he was a one-punch knockout monster.
He would
I don't know
annihilate.
how many, but he would and just people.
He paralyzed people.
Time travel.
Yeah.
People hit, and it's like tomorrow. Yeah. I mean, he was so scary. He was the biggest guy. Now put into context of this journalist, you know what I mean, said you're a convicted rapist. Because
he was, yeah.
He was.
Yeah, but I'm not going to sit I'm not going to sit in the couch and say that to him because I don't want him to kill me.
I know him.
You know Tyson?
Yeah, I know Tyson.
Whoa.
Yeah, and it's like
why would you bring it up to him?
I don't know. I think it would be, even me saying that he was a convicted one just now, I might want to edit that out. I'm scared now.
Yeah, I'd be scared if I was you.
Yeah, I'm like, my nose is sweating.
Yeah.
Imagine being across from him. It just say it to me.
I'd be like, so Mike, some of the critics are saying that's a little interesting that you would meet with the mayor Rob Ford because you are a convicted rapist. Do you have anything to say about that?
You could say that really well.
That's what he did. That's exactly what he said. That's exactly what he said.
Would you be able to do that though?
No, oh my God, no.
Yeah.
This is what I would have said if I was.
Yeah, that's what I wanted.
Okay, give it to me. They give it to me, and I go.
And it's on the question.
Yeah, I got the cards.
Yeah,
in my
it's on the question.
Now, Mike, you met with the mayor Rob Ford. Now, a lot of your critics are saying that. A lot of the critics are out there saying that it's interesting for the mayor to meet with you, considering the fact that you are a chef. You're a chef. Is that right? You're a chef?
I'm not sure. I bet good stuff.
Oh, you cooked stuff before. But you're also somebody. You're. Are you a rapper? This says you're a rapper. You've been rapping? All right, we're going to go to commercial break. Just storm out. Yeah, I can't. That interview gave me the chill.
Yeah.
I can't believe that Cosby interview. I've never seen
Honestly,
that. How have I never seen that?
Seriously, dude, because I've been asked to do his podcast. Whenever I run into him, I have photos with him on Instagram. He's super nice to me. Even just this, what I just did here,
scares you.
Can we cut it out?
He's but he loves comedy. He gets it.
I know. I'm gonna just say, Mike, I'm on your side. I mean, I'm not though. I don't know. I can't. I'm having a meltdown.
What are you trying to say?
Nothing.
He's a change reform man.
He is a change guy. He's one of the I can do that.
Yeah.
Literally one of the nicest guys I've ever met.
No, he's had a lot of struggles over the course of his life, and he's changed as the man. He's become a new
I'm
person.
just letting you know, one punch from him, even now.
How much would it be to take a punch from Mike, for real? Right now.
Well, because
not at his prime, right now.
How much money would I want to receive?
Mm-hmm.
There's no money because I would die.
No, you could take one.
I don't think so. Do barehanded?
No, with a glove for sure. Barehanded.
On the head?
Yeah, in the face. One glove in the face.
No, there's no way. I would have something wrong.
50.
50 what?
50.
50 million?
$50.
There's just no way.
No,
What about you?
Probably 10 million.
One punch.
Yeah, because
Can
if
I come?
You will when he hits me. Trust me.
Yeah.
The moment he punches me, you just.
Yeah. I would. You know what? Let's be real.
10 million because that's enough to leave my family.
If you were in a ring with Mike Tyson.
No.
For 50 million.
Okay.
Right? And I was in your corner.
Oh my God, the funniest coach.
No. You're not boxing. You're not boxing. You're just gonna take a punch from him, right?
Well, I'm just gonna run as fast as I can.
Oh, so you're saying you want to do a round?
No. If I took a punch, it'd be 10 million. To fight would be. I would never want to do the whole round.
Yeah.
I mean, 100 million.
I think as your cornerman, just be like, I'm sorry.
The whole time you're just saying, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The moment we touch gloves.
Yeah. Sorry, dude. You know what I mean? I'll take care of things.
Yeah, you'll have to.
Yeah.
You won't have a choice.
Eric will fill in. Because you would definitely.
He's my cut man.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, man. Bobby Weave.
Yeah. I honestly think that you wouldn't be able to do Bad Friends for a year.
At least.
Yeah.
And then the moment I get knocked out, all you hear is, hey. And Cosby's in the audience.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Let me ask you this. If you were in prison with Cosby.
Yeah.
What are your night talks like?
Oh, I'm sharing a cell? I'm his cellie?
You're a cellmate, and it's a bunk bed. You know what I mean? He probably gets top bunk.
Oh, so scary that he gets on top.
I don't want him bottom bunk.
Well, you don't? Why?
Oh, you're right.
I can feel him climbing up then. If
you could feel him come down.
He would swing down so fast and be right on top of you. You'd never see it coming.
Right. Okay, I want top.
He would jump right on you.
Right, so you're laying there, and it's like, can you sleep? I think that's what I would ask first. Are you awake? He's like,
just sitting here with my thoughts.
Yeah, and then what would I ask? Like, what was the Cosby Show like? Was it fun? No, what I would do is like, no, I would be honest. I would be honest.
Yeah.
I'm like, he's a rapist, but I'm here with Cosby. I have a compliment, so I'm gonna be like.
You would compliment him?
You know, in terms of comedy.
Yeah.
You did a lot for us.
And
then I'd be like, Bill Cosby himself. Like, I remember going to camp. This really happened. I was in camp, and my cousin had Bill Cosby himself on, just
his record.
Cassette.
Oh, the cassette though.
Right in the car, and I remember the fucking dentist bit.
Oh my God, yeah.
So classic.
Yeah.
And I remember as a kid just crying, laughing.
Yeah.
It was so good.
I mean, the album was incredibly.
It's
fun.
an incredible album.
Yeah.
Also, here's what I love about just as a stand-up in that specific.
You like him as a guy more than a stand-up, though.
No, I think that that special also shows pacing.
His timing was great.
No, it's also there's like gaps of him just sitting there and contemplating and taking his time.
Well, that was kind of his thing.
It's a cool like control of the room.
Yeah.
And confidence.
He was very influential. But Hannibal Buress, all it took was Hannibal like at a show to just be like, y'all don't even know that Bill Cosby a rapist, and then it would just blew everything up. It was wild that all it took was a stand-up comedian to blow up another stand-up comedian that had been that people had talked about him roofing people for years.
It's also there was like already women out there accusing him
Of roofing them
of
and
roofing
stuff, yeah.
all that stuff, and then
Yeah.
just one comic does that. What an incredible.
What a crazy roller coaster. And now he's out.
What a crazy 10 years out.
I mean, if he showed up to the store tonight, you're on tonight.
Yeah.
He shows up.
Yeah.
Are you going to stay and do the show with him?
Well, if I had to bring him up, I would do what Martin Lawrence does if he has to bring me up.
He just leaves.
He'll leave.
Yeah, he doesn't even say your name. Yeah.
So like the comic has to bring all the other comics on. What Martin Lawrence will do is just to walk off stage.
Yeah.
And then you just walk on stage. And like
It's
no one
so
knows,
uncomfortable.
No one knows you're going up, so you just kind of walk up on stage.
Hey!
I'm like one more time for Martin.
It's so insane.
It's so insane.
I don't know why, and he knows that he's doing that.
Yeah.
He's been there enough where he's seen other people bring other people up.
Also, can I say this about him?
I hate that.
Is I used to open for him.
For Martin Lawrence?
Well, what happened was at the store, he used to do these main room shows like on a Wednesday, Thursday, and he'd just be like, somebody would come up to me and go, "Martin wants you to do open."
What do you mean? Oh, Martin wants you to open the show.
Yeah. So I would go up before him, but I was in the green room, and he wouldn't look at me, and every question that I have was through his road manager.
Shut up.
Yeah. So I go, "Can you ask?" He's right here. I go, "Can you ask Martin how he wants me to bring him up?"
Did you try to talk to him at one point and he just...
Every time I talk to him, it's almost as if I'm not there. Like I'm like, an Aboriginal. Like I'm not there, right? So it's like, and then he'll go, and then Mike will tell, Martin, yeah, what should you say? Tell him to say, you know what I mean? I'm right here. Tell him to say this, and then he would tell me. So it would.
He didn't even look at you.
No, so it would be like I would get the same information twice, right? Because I had to get it through.
He's like, tell him to do 15 minutes. He's like, Martin would like you to do 15 minutes.
And this is another reason why I know.
Were you cool with him?
I love him. I mean, he's a nice guy.
No, but I mean, like, would you go say hi to him if you saw him?
He wouldn't know who I was. He wouldn't see me.
But would still be fun to go say hi to him.
Yeah.
Hey, Martin.
But here's how I knew.
And then he would ask his friend, who the fuck is that? And he'd go, who the fuck are you?
Where I am in the black community in terms of where I stand.
Super low. I've asked the black community. You're very low.
But this is how I knew him. So
Yeah.
So one time when I was doing Game On, did I tell you the story?
No.
I was with Keegan. And Keegan and I are talking because I was on Mad TV with Keegan for years.
Yeah.
And then he sees Cedric the Entertainer, and he goes, "Yo, Cedric!" He goes, "Come on, let's go say hi." So I run with Keegan.
Oh yeah.
Right. Then they hug, do a kiss. Right. I go, "What's up, man?" I say it. He doesn't even look at me.
Yeah, you don't exist.
Yeah, and he's just talking to Keegan. And I think I said one more, like 45 seconds later, I go, maybe you didn't hear me. They're talking, I'm going, what's up?
Nothing.
So I just kind of walked away.
Yeah, he doesn't want you there.
It was so pitiful.
That's a black thing.
But why?
Because a little Asian came running up. He doesn't want to pay any attention to you.
I know, but it's like...
He's like,
no.
no.
If I saw John Cho, right? And some little black kid, you know what I mean? Like, I know John Cho, right?
Yeah.
And I'm with this, let's say I'm with...
Jamar Neighbors.
Littler.
Oh, you mean a little physical
Doc
person?
Willis.
Oh, Doc Willis.
So there used to be a parking lot guy, and a very funny stand-up.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
Named Doc Willis.
Yeah.
I run up with Doc to see John Cho. If Doc said, "What's up, man?"
No,
John would definitely look at him and go, "What's up, little guy?"
He go, "Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, John Cho?"
Yeah.
That's what Doc used to sound like.
Hey, what's up, John Cho?
There's Doc Willis right there.
Little Doc Willis.
We love him.
He's so cute.
Why do you say little? You don't say little. You're the same height.
I know, but for black guy, that's not good.
Right. For a black guy, short.
Yeah.
Right. For an Asian guy,
when I
it's
shot the
normal.
movie in Hungary, I did my suit, Kevin.
You're taller than Kevin? Are you really?
100%.
By how much?
By like this much.
By like 2 inches?
He could kill me because he's buff.
He's huge.
Yeah. But I'm this much taller, and so I'd be like, "So what's up?" The first time ever.
No.
So Kevin, what's up? So you want to rehearse real quick? It was great. It was great.
Did you make a comment about how you're taller than him? How tall is Kevin Hart? Between 5'2" and 5'4". That's so funny. It says between. Between. Like his weight, like it fluctuates. Like his weight.
We did mine. I'm 5'4" here. Remember we did the fucking measurement?
5'3" is what we learned. We did the height.
We did the thing at 5'4", right?
It was 5'3". Rudy, what was it?
5'3".
5'3".
Right, so he's 5'2".
It says between 5'2" and 5'4".
He's not 5'4".
It seems like he might fluctuate.
Bro, I saw him like 30 times there, and every time I had the thought,
maybe he was having a bad height day. Sometimes you have good height days. Maybe, you know when you
no,
feel
I'm taller.
You are?
Yeah, I'm taller.
People are blown away at how much taller I am than you. People think they see us together at this desk, they think we're the same size.
I know, and then they see
and
us
then we put up a
live.
photo, and they're like, "Holy shit!"
It's like a gigantic size.
Are we gonna keep doing live shows?
Yeah, we're gonna do Tuesday, right?
Yeah, we'll do Tuesday down at Brea.
Yeah.
We'll go down. But I gotta say, we have to make a real tour out of this because we're doing shows in Cancun. We're going to Cancun.
After
and by the way, last night we told people it was Cabo. Like 3 people were like, "How do we go to Cabo?"
They'll be in Cabo. They'll
We'll
have
be
fun.
okay. Go
They'll
to
have
Cabo.
fun. But what I realized last night was that if you and I, say if we went on tour, we did 30-minute sets.
Yeah.
Each.
And then
did
time together.
Then. Great show.
I know we should do it.
Jules can come up and open.
I cannot wait.
Yeah.
Can you come on Tuesday?
To not open.
Yes. No, to hang. But also you have to introduce us.
No.
Yeah.
You do.
No, Jules.
I can't.
You have to.
Jules, all you have to do is this.
Just show up.
It's not hard.
No.
We're not asking you to write jokes or to perform. You just gotta walk up in front of the audience. Just shut the fuck up.
That's it.
And just listen.
That's it.
All right? And you're going to go, "Hi, everybody." Can you say that?
Do it now.
Hi, everybody.
No, there's a room full of people. This is not a library. Just vocalize. "Hey, everybody."
Hi, everybody.
Great.
That's good.
Great.
Hey, Jules.
People will cheer.
Oh yeah.
As you will, you cheer, right?
Oh yeah.
Are you guys ready for the
Well, you said I just have to introduce you.
That is what he's doing.
That's what I'm doing. You can't just say hi by everybody and just walk off stage.
No, I'll just say, "Here's Tito Bobby and Tito Andrew."
Yeah.
But with enthusiasm.
With enthusiasm.
It's got to sound like you like it.
Yeah. See.
Hello Fresh.
Oh my god, I love HelloFresh so
Me
much.
too.
You know, it comes in a box when I come home, and I just, you know what? Even if I was like, I'm gonna order something tonight, but when I fucking drive,
Enter the code. At friends
with her. So we're in the fucking driveway, and our neighbors are cool guys.
Yeah.
Right, young guys. And they play music.
They're in a band?
Yeah, they're young. They're like 20, 21. Yeah, her age.
Okay.
And they're like, "Hey guys, we're doing a party next door. You guys are welcome to come by. Great music, beers, fun, have fun." Bunch of young people.
Okay.
Next door to my house. So me, Kalila, and Jules were ready to go get ramen or get something to eat. And we looked at Jules and we go, "I think you should go."
Now send her by herself. You
Yeah.
guys don't want to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they're young people, we know them, it's safe. And she's like, no. And I'm like, yeah, I think, because she's been trapped in the house for a year. She doesn't hang out with anybody her own age.
Why didn't you want to go over?
I wanted to, but I'm shy.
Right, so then...
You live next to them.
I know. So I get in the car, and it's 2 houses down. We just kind of stop in front of the house, and we look up, there's lights. You can
Having
see
a
people
blast.
having beers and
Yeah.
having a good time, right? And we just go, get out.
You kicked her out of the car?
Yeah.
Did you go?
And then, so she goes, "Okay, so just go up the stairs?" We go, "Yeah." So we drop her off. We do a U-turn later, come back up to see if she went. She's not there anymore.
She went home.
She went home.
I knew you went home. Why did you do that?
I went up and then I tried to knock, but I
You don't
couldn't.
knock at a fucking party. You just walk in.
I didn't know.
We got to teach this kid
I
how
know
to party.
everything. Yeah.
All you have to do is show up. If it's an open door like that, if it's a party, it just means come on in, say hi, and you just walk up to someone. You knew the guys, right? Didn't you know them? You never met those guys.
But you knew that our neighbors and they're young and stuff, and there was a bunch of people up there.
Are they famous kids?
I don't know who they are. Probably YouTube people. But then
we're YouTube people.
That's right. and we so Kalila and I went to eat, came back, and she's got home. So you know what we did?
Beat the shit out of her. Oh, you really walked her over there?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and we go up there.
And?
She went up there, and this is what she does. This is so pitiful. She goes up there, the music played, she puts on her video camera, and she just does it like a, you know...
It's a stand-up comedian. Believed I had a headache,
No.
I wanted to go home?
But what drives me crazy and bothers me about that statement, I swear to God, that's not entirely true.
Well, yeah, why? Was she lying?
No, because can't get her to admit, herself to admit the actual feeling that she got from it.
Yo, what up, bad friends? Guess what? We got new merch, baby.
No response. These songs I was making up.
You two are bad friends.
Who are these two idiots?
White dude, Asian dude. You two are disgusting.
Well, you two are something.
We're bad friends.
I was in a good mood coming here. No, I'm being real. I was in a really good mood coming here, where I was singing songs. Be free together every day. Be free together. Right, and I was singing these songs I was making up.
Yeah.
And I come in here, and as soon as you opened your mouth, it was like.
I like how higher up you are in the chair now.
Yeah, you did this.
No, I didn't do it.
Yeah.
I didn't do it. Pete did it because he said,
I'm just.
Bobby's getting longer, he's getting wider this way and shorter this way. I think the more your belly grows,
Yeah.
the
Ooh la
lower
la.
you go to the earth, baby.
Let's do some of these comedy.
Pete!
Pete! What the fuck, man?
Come on, dude, the thing fell off the wall again.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Dude, I asked him to screw.
Oh my god. Where's the remote?
The screws would work if he had it.
No, they do. I said give me 1/8 of an inch, and then what did you give me?
I got the 1/4 inch.
Yeah, you got a 1/4 inch, dude. It's not even that hard to do. Pete. No offense, but now we have to be at Home Depot in the middle of our shoes.
I'll be better.
Is that fancy? No way. No way. Fancy! Fancy! Get over here! What are you doing?
Oh. Hey guys.
What are you doing here, Fancy?
Well, you guys fired me from the show and I fell on the part-time job. You guys need me.
No, we don't even. Yes, we need help with the show. Get in the car. Get back to the show. Get in the car. Get in the car. Say goodbye to your friends and get in. Okay, we could get him instead. You want me to get him?
Okay.
Get in. Get in. Say goodbye. Hasta luego.
Welcome back, Fancy B.
Fancy B. But I have no.
Are you excited
inclination.
that Fancy is back? Fancy.
Fancy. I'll be
Fancy.
honest with you. I'll be honest with you.
What?
I didn't even know he was gone.
You didn't even miss him a little bit.
I'm gonna tell you the truth right now. I didn't even know he gone.
Fancy, I missed you so very much. Rudy, did you miss the fans?
Yeah, I miss you, Andres.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, I
did
honestly,
too.
I didn't know you were gone, so I didn't miss you. But by seeing you now, it's good to see you again.
Well, you definitely missed fans.
Well, when's the last time I saw him?
Because we had Pete and Bryce, which is like.
But wait, I understand that. But it's did Fancy leave after I got back from Hungary?
Yeah.
So I got back from Hungary, then he left.
He was gone, I think.
And then for a couple of weeks you were gone.
And
now where'd you go?
Back. Where'd you go, bud?
I went to Spain to see my family.
Oh, because you hadn't seen them in a long time.
In 2 years, yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. And what does Papa Andreas look like now?
He looks good. He looks good.
Now, how come you don't look good, Fancy?
I think it skipped. It skipped a generation.
Oh, it does. Is that what it is? It skipped a gen?
It's always like really handsome, right? And then just ugly.
No.
Right? Yeah, and then it goes back to handsome.
He's a cutie patootie. I missed him so very much. And also, I want to make it aware, Rudy's wearing her Rudy University shirt. Rudy, show the shirt for the fans. There it is. These Rudy University shirts are available now, and Rudy is going to get this money for college. And what did we say? The money from the shirts is going for college. No
Coca-Cola.
No Coca-Cola.
In the nose.
And the Coca-Cola in the nose. None of the funky stuff.
No smoke.
If we find out that they're using the money for something else, you're done for, pal. We'll sue you.
And then also you can't take the money and go on vacation with Diego.
No. What?
All right.
Is this like popping off? You have a real relationship now with Diego?
No, I don't have any.
I was gonna tell you what happened though.
Yeah.
So we're at the beach, right? And
Diego's there selling coconut water.
No. Diego was there with his family,
selling coconut water.
Yeah. And some sort of weird mushroom that he collected. You know what I mean? And then so he was there, and
these are chanterelle.
No, it was actually like a cute, very handsome.
How tall?
Young
Is he
man.
a tall guy?
5'9", 5'10".
Okay.
just like kind of got Keanu Reevesy hair.
Oh, good, nice hair.
Yeah. And he kind
Okay.
of comes up and he goes, "Hey, dude, it's not my fault that you're famous." He comes to me.
That's what he said?
Yeah.
That's
Like
a good line.
confident.
That's a great
Hey,
line.
man, it's not my fault you're famous. Gotta get a photo, dog.
This guy's great.
Great, right?
I love this guy.
I got a half hard.
Yeah.
I went, ooh,
Ooh.
right, ooh. So, I'm looking at him, and we take the photo, and young, cute, and he just kind of walks away, smooth. And goes, he dives into the ocean. He does his, the butterfly.
Oh, he can swim.
Yeah, the butterfly.
Does he swim?
Right.
Is it something he does?
I don't know.
And you saw the back muscles shimmering in the ocean, right?
Are you sure you're not into this?
No. And like, you know how like the bathing suit gets wet, so you can see the ass cheeks better.
Mm-hmm.
So he's doing strokes, and the ass cheeks will come out. Sun would.
How old is this boy?
Legal. Definitely legal, right? His ass cheeks would stick out of the water, right? And I would like, right? And at one point, I didn't know where he went, so I kind of just walked around the beach to locate him again.
Yeah.
There he is. Now he's on his back, and his. Not that I was looking, but his little pee-pee was sticking out of the ocean, out of the ocean, right? And it was kind of like a buoy.
His way.
To me, it was like a buoy, so I could follow the buoy.
Just bobbing.
Yeah, bobbing
through the
back
water.
and bobbing.
Almost
buoy.
like a shark, like dun 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 dun.
So anyway, then we're. What's a crispy?
What is that noise?
What's crunching?
Fancy, your
Fancy,
mic
are you
is on.
chewing or are you?
Oh yeah.
Turn your mic
This
off,
fucking piece of shit.
dude. This
Honestly,
guy. This is what happens.
I'm in the middle of a thing.
Because he gets fired and he thinks he's
safe.
hot,
You're
he's
not
hot shit.
safe.
You're not safe.
You're
pal.
not safe, dude.
What are you
chewing
What are you
chips.
eating into the microphone?
You cannot fire me again. Oh, my favorite candy.
What is it?
It's called Conguitos. It's amazing.
Give it to me. Give it to us so you can't have it anymore.
I want some.
I feel like a teacher. Bring it into the office right now, or you're going home, pal. Is it really your favorite candy? Is this real? What is it? Give it to Rudy. What is it called?
It's called Conguitos.
Do you see it?
What is it?
It might be the most racist thing I've ever seen in my. Oh my god! Oh my god! So the audience can see it at home.
Oh.
Fancy.
I mean, yeah.
Fancy.
Yeah.
Conguitos means what?
Like, let me just say something.
Do you want to guess?
But can I also say this, right? It's like when they were designing the M&Ms, right? The little M&Ms.
Yeah.
And they went to the brown M&M. Some guy said, "Just don't put red lips on it." You know what I mean?
And Conguitos
Yeah,
was like,
Conguitos said, "Fuck it."
"You have to put red lips on it."
Big
Holy
red,
shit.
luscious lips on
This
it.
couldn't be more racist.
It's the most racist thing I've ever seen. It's so funny.
Pete,
dude.
bring up an image of Conguitos so people can see. What is it?
Conguitos,
It's
yeah.
chocolate. What again? It's chocolate.
Yeah.
It's peanuts.
Oh, it's just peanuts.
Yeah.
Oh my god. These are
No, you have to the right.
Oh my god.
Go all the way to the right.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Conguitos. Oh my god.
Conguitos. The delicious racist treat.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
Do you like chocolate-covered racism?
I know.
Conguitos.
I know. I can't. That is insane.
But can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
These are so good.
So fucking
It's
good.
worth it. Sometimes it's just
sometimes
it's worth
That's
it.
how confident they are.
Yeah.
Right? We're gonna put this racist thing, but they'll still buy it. You know why? It's so fucking delicious. They're confident.
They're so good they can be racist.
Yeah. Fancy, did you honestly like bring those in and make the noise so you could do that bit? No.
Such a good actor. No. No.
Such a bad actor.
That is so funny though, by the way.
Because but I'm just saying this is the way that worked to me. Now thinking back,
it was perfect.
So he's in Spain.
Yeah.
You know, he's at like a store. He sees Conguitos.
Siete. How do you say 11? Siete onte. He's at the 7-Eleven there. The Siete
Right.
onte.
And he looks at the thing. I think this will be good for his best friend. Right?
Oh, this is a good beat.
Yeah, so he brings it back. Right?
He eats it live in
He
front of us.
live. He makes the wrapper loud.
Turns up his mic.
Who the fuck eats like that?
He does.
Yeah. So I get how it works. But you know what? It worked for the program. So
Thank you, fans.
Thank you.
1, 2, 3. Thank you, fans.
Thank you, fans.
Rudy, I watched. Did you post on your story in Hawaii of you swimming with sharks? Why didn't you keep that video up?
I just posted it on my story.
You're so cool.
We go back to Diego.
Did you swim with sharks?
I did it the last time. I didn't do it this time.
Oh, it looks so cool.
It was scary.
Do you still have it on your phone, the video?
I think.
Send it to Pete so we can show it.
The time before that I did it, I was with Kalila and her sister. And there was one point where me and Kawinda, Kalila's sister, was clinging onto the boat, like scared.
Of sharks?
Yeah, because it's like, they have all these rules, right? Like, you know what I mean? What were the rules? Don't lock eyes. Do you lock eyes with it or no?
You have to lock eyes.
You lock eyes with it.
So it knows that you're not just afraid
Right.
of it.
Then you have to be above it. Right? Is that one of them?
Swim above.
You can't flounder. What was it? Flounder? What?
Don't flounder?
No, don't.
Don't be a cool little cute fish in the sea.
No. Let's go.
Don't move your limbs erratically.
Yeah, but what is that word? Floundering?
Floundering.
Don't flounder. Whatever that is.
Flounder.
Whatever that is.
Don't
Don't do
flounder.
that.
Don't
right?
flounder.
But it's like. But let me say something. It's like that in the human world as well.
You look people in the eye.
No, you do all those things.
You stay above them. And you don't
flounder, right? And then the human beings that you live amongst, right? They act accordingly, right? But you always have crazy ones.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You always have the dommers. You have the guy that shut up Virginia Tech. You know what I mean?
Couple
on
of
the edge.
Couple of loose sharks out there.
Right? So when you're out there and they tell you the rules, that necessarily doesn't mean that you can't get eaten.
Right. There can be rogue. There can be rogue
right?
sharks.
So me and Quinda were out there, and one shark was looking up at us, and he goes, nah.
Oh, he was over it.
Yeah, I was doing all the things like this, you know what I mean?
Right.
I just locked eyes with him, and I could see him go, nah.
You know how they say that people, because they a lot of times surfers get bit, they say because it looks like a fish, because the surfboard is bowed like this.
Yeah.
And then your arms are out, so it looks like the limbs of a turtle or a fish. For you, they look up, it looks like a perfect little dumpling, just floating, a beautiful little, like a piece of bao, a piece of dim sum, just a beautiful piece of fried pork and veggies.
You could have said something like a seal.
No.
Like a pudgy seal.
I had to make it an Asian thing.
I know.
But you do look like a seal.
Thank you.
No, but in a good way.
Yeah. Anyway, I probably don't look like the humans.
Like a regular human.
Yeah, like,
Right.
like a lean, you know what I mean?
in-shape
I
regular.
kind of, you know what I mean? I do this like a turtle.
They think you're a turtle.
Yeah. So I'm out there like this.
They think you're on a
This is literally
surfboard.
what they see, right? And I'm doing this with my face. I'm scared, right? And then they're like, nah. So one shark went up, and then Quinda and I went to the surface. We clung onto the boat, and we tried to climb on the boat.
Did it come near you?
Yeah, it was like right by our legs.
Waiting for you to slip up.
So this time when they went, I was like, no.
No, you're not doing it. You weren't scared at all, were you, Rudy?
I was kind of scared, but when I got
just
it,
lie. Were you
no,
scared?
I wasn't scared.
Perfect. Wait, you were a little bit scared when you first got in?
Yeah.
You were?
Yeah, but
What
when I
calmed
got
you
in-
down?
When I got in the water and I saw them, I just didn't care anymore.
You just didn't feel threatened. Wow. Is this true? This is stupid. I'm
What?
being a dumb guy. But is it true that they don't allow you to go in if you're on your period? Do they ask women if you're on your period?
No, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Why?
Blood and water. They can
Doesn't that
smell.
like blood?
No, but they can just smell any leakage of blood.
Yeah, so if I have, I bite my nails.
Seriously, if there's blood in the water, they can smell blood from miles away.
I have, blood farts. Like, if I farted in the ocean.
Blood fart guys can't go in. That's their rules. They said, people with their periods, blood fart guys, and if you got a
Maybe
hangnail.
that's what it was, because I always do blood farts.
In the water?
In the water.
Well, that's why
it
the
makes
shark-
a bubble,
Right.
like a red bubble in the ocean.
So you're swimming.
And it's a red bubble, and the sharks go, yum.
Oh, that guy looks good.
Yeah. I'll
that's
just gobble
all
up the bubble. You know what I mean? But can we
blood fart?
Yeah, blood fart. But
Back to Diego. I
Back
know
to
you want to go
Diego.
back to Diego.
Yeah.
And
You thought I was gonna go away from
No,
it.
I knew we were
He's a
going
nice
back.
guy. We're not making fun of him, right? So how old is he? 20? 21?
20 or 10.
He was there with his family. He's from
Okay.
San Diego. So we go, Jules, he's in the ocean, go swim, right? She said that he was cute. And yes, Diego, she thinks you're cute.
Wake up. Obviously,
right?
She thinks you're
also,
cute, Diego.
right?
Get a hint.
She's the co-star of a very popular podcast.
No. The most popular podcast.
One of the most popular podcasts.
The most popular
Let's
podcast.
equate it to music back in the late 60s. We're
Mamas and the Papas.
We're Bee Gees.
We're the Bee Gees.
We're the Bee Gees.
Right.
And she's
We're Jefferson
Maurice
Starship.
She's Maurice Gibbs.
100%.
So who am I? You're Barry.
I'm Barry.
But you got to be Barry.
Yeah, and you're.
I'm the one with the fucked up face.
You're the one with the fucked up face.
Yeah,
Face,
yeah,
face,
yeah.
face,
The teeth,
face.
with the teeth.
The teeth.
Yeah. So, but you're Maurice, right? So we're the Bee Gees. Anyway, she was too shy to do it. We kept pushing her.
Well, the pushing her is not going to make her go do it.
But her sister came up.
Whose sister?
Diego's sister.
Oh, Diego's sister.
You know what I mean? And
How old are they?
Diego's sister was 23.
Yeah.
A little bit older, a little bit more confident.
Why, she just comes over and she goes, my brother said that you were famous. I just don't know who the fuck you are.
Ooh, a little cocky.
Yeah, but I liked it though.
Yeah, smooth.
Yeah, I liked it. I wanted
don't even
to,
know
at
who you
first,
are.
My first reaction, I wanted to go, like just right on the face. That right. But I went, good.
Good.
That was confident.
Very good.
Yeah.
So she says you don't, my brother says you're famous. I don't know who you are, and you say, yeah, bitch, I'm.
No, I go. You have to play humble, so I go. Yeah, not a lot of people do. It's it's a
So
cult
cute,
thing.
so cute,
I would
so
say it's a
lame.
cult thing.
Mm-hmm.
So then, Diego comes out of the water,
looking like a snack.
Oh, sweat.
Looking like a conguitos. Looking like a chocolate-covered peanut.
No.
Here comes the coconguitos.
It was Diego,
emerging
not
from-
Ian Edwards. All right. If it was Ian Edwards, it was easy.
Yeah. Okay.
So
it was Diego, not Devon.
Yeah,
I
not
understand.
Devon, right.
All right.
She comes up and they exchange information. Right? Are you embarrassed right now?
I'm being genuine when I say this. How does this go in your generation now? When you say, is it right away like, let me get your number? Or is it like, let me get your Instagram? Or how does that work? Yeah, it's Graham. See, that's so funny.
Instagram.
Like with our generation, when it was always like, can I have your? You'd have to ask the girl for her number.
Your home number.
Right. Can I have your home number? Can I have your home phone number?
Right. You can never get them at home either.
Right. You just
you would call 20 times a day.
This is what happened. Literally, it was blah, 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 and the dad would answer.
Hello.
Hang up immediately.
Yeah.
I would hang up immediately.
Uncomfortable.
I was so scared.
Or I always wanted like answering machine.
I loved answering machine.
Right. And then
so
here's
easy.
the thing. I would leave a message, like if I met a girl.
Yeah.
And then I wouldn't leave the house for 3 days.
Just waiting for them to call back.
Until the phone call, right?
Dude, this is so funny.
And then back then you had no Postmates or anything like that, right?
No.
So you'd just be sitting there.
You're like, I'm not going to eat food for a day and a half.
Yeah, you wouldn't even go to the other room because you miss the call.
I can't miss this call.
Yeah. So you're just staring at the phone for like 24 hours.
God, that's so funny. You guys will never know that feeling of like when you leave a message. So if I called a girl and her mom answered, then I could handle it.
Right.
But if the dad answered or the
would hang up.
or the brother, oh my God, I'd throw the fucking phone.
Yeah.
If the brother's like, what's up? I'm like, fuck this. I would hang up immediately.
Yeah.
Because the brothers already hated you. They fucking hated you. So you weren't gonna be like, hey man, what's up? Because they're like, what do you want?
What did people do when they were like late for work? You're in the car, right?
You were just allowed to be late.
Are you sure?
Well, then you'd show up and you'd go, sorry I was late, there was an accident. And because they couldn't check it on social media, they were like, oh, there must have been an accident.
Oh, you could say anything.
You got away with everything.
Yeah, there was a gigantic lizard. Like, I thought it was Godzilla at first, but...
And everybody, your boss was like, wow,
Yeah,
lizards
wow,
are out
interesting.
again. Well,
Yeah,
neat.
yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Well, good luck in the
Wow.
office.
BetterHelp.
Bob.
Oh, my God.
We've talked about this on the show.
It's honestly, it's the best service that we could ever promote.
Yeah.
Because it's something that we use in our lives. I'm going to ask you, Andrew, is there something interfering with your happiness or preventing you from achieving your goals? Probably a lot of things.
A lot
right?
of things.
And I'm going to tell you this right now, BetterHelp will help.
Yep.
Right? It's Babbel.
I was meeting...
Language for life.
I remember going to the movie theater. I never forget. I was meeting my friends, Matt, Brent, Sean, at the movie theater, and something was miscommunicated. The timing or something, right? I get there, nobody's there.
Yeah.
Nobody's there.
Yeah.
My mom dropped me off. This is the thing. I couldn't text, Mom, come back. No, I'm there alone.
Yeah.
At the movie theater, what did I do? I watched the movie by myself.
Yeah.
I went in and watched the movie, and then when I came out, my mom picked me up, and she's like, how was it? I was like, nobody was here.
Yeah.
I was here by myself. And then I realized when I got home, I called them, and they're like, no, tomorrow. We're going tomorrow. Okay, I already saw it. So now I can't go. There was no way to go, oh shit, we screwed up. It's tomorrow. No, you just have to like live through those moments.
You were around when you got auditions, you had to show up at your agency to get the sides?
Please, and also you had to fucking do the stupid like slate videos in their office and hand them a headshot. You'd have to go get your headshots printed out, hand them the headshots, stand there, and they would take photos, and you just gave them a fucking photo.
Yeah.
And then they would do a video of you going, hi, 6'1", and then turn to the side, and then turn to the side, and then you'd give them all your shit, read your shit, and then get out.
Well, my agency had a filing cabinet in an alleyway outside the agency, and they would say, you know, the office is closed, but go to the filing cabinet. So that you would show up, you would drive all the way to Beverly Hills or wherever.
Right.
You'd wait in line with other actors
to get the sides.
And some guy doesn't know his last name. Kachowski, where's the J? You know what I mean? And then you'd spend 2 hours doing this.
That's insane.
And then you'd get it finally, and your line is, yes, I can. Or whatever. It's like one line, and then you're just like,
super salad.
And then you don't get it either.
Of course you're not going to get it.
You show up the next day, you don't get it.
No.
It's the worst.
Those days are all gone. Now you have the easiest convenience of, let me get your Instagram. So he gets your gram, back to Diego, our favorite conguitos.
Yeah.
So he gets your Instagram, and you go, hit me up on the gram, and I'll talk to you later. And then he goes away?
Yeah.
You weren't chatting a little bit?
He just asked if I was related to Bobby.
And you said yes.
Yeah.
And then that's what else?
We're not.
Yeah, but for this it doesn't matter.
But in circumstances, some circumstances you use that.
Of course.
But in other circumstances you don't. Like we're at a restaurant and I'll go, that's my daughter, and she'll go, no, we're not blood related. She'll just say that out loud. I don't know, I just happen to live with it, you know what I mean? She like goes into an explanation. But when it comes to fucking Diego, you go, yeah, we're related.
I get it. I totally get it. You got to use it to your advantage. You would do the exact same thing.
Anyway, they've been doing messages and stuff.
Okay, so you DM.
Instagram.
No, but no phone number exchange yet. Just DM. Right. Does it ever go to phone number or no?
She doesn't know what to do with. That's what we're gonna help
Is this
her.
the first time DMing with a boy like this?
Kinda.
Ooh.
Yeah. He lives in San Diego.
Well,
so I was telling her to just go.
Here's something Rudy doesn't know. We've hacked your phone. We're gonna bring up the DMs, Pete. We have them right here. We'd like to read them out loud.
Yeah.
No.
But what she has to do is take a risk and go, at least, hey, if you're ever in LA, let's hang out. Or something like that.
Or invite him up to LA.
Yeah, yeah.
Why don't you invite him up? Be like, come up here and
let's watch a movie or have dinner on a movie.
Would you do that? No, it doesn't seem.
Can you do
interested.
this? And this would like really show me if you think we're blood related and we're really close. That means trust, and there's like a bond, a
big
trust
bond,
that you and I have, and it would really show me a lot if you just gave me your Instagram right now.
No.
I guess there's no trust.
No trust, and just listen, and we won't. I promise you, we won't send it until we get your okay.
Mm-hmm.
The message.
I think let's do it.
Yeah.
I don't trust
No. Rudy, come on, just do Rudy.
Rudy, just do it.
I promise you, I won't send it. This is for the show. And if I send it, how about this? If I do send it without your approval, we keep Mama.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my God! Now she wants you to send it.
Yeah.
All right, so throw the DM over there. And we're not going to be able to put it up to show the fans, so you have to dictate everything. So we can't show
I'll
them.
dictate it.
Yeah.
Wait,
Don't start deleting stuff now.
I won't.
Go hand him the phone.
Yeah, give me the phone.
This is great. This is a breakthrough moment for you guys.
I know. Bring it over here.
All right, slow down. You don't want to be that kind of parent, you know? When are you not in pajamas, by the way?
I know. I said that earlier.
Like, wear some adult clothes. Do we need to buy you some clothes?
Okay, I just read one thing that like makes me want to vomit already.
Do you want me to do it so it's less harmful for you? Because she knows I'm not going to text him.
No. I just want to say you just said George is the best.
What? What does that even mean?
So you're lying?
I like George.
He's not the best.
He's not even close to being the best.
Yeah, he's middle.
He's fine.
He's okay.
He's fine. He's normal. George is the best.
I want to see what you type in it.
He's not going to type anything yet.
Can I just say this right now?
And time out real fast.
Ah!
George has 16,000 followers. I want to say this for my fans right now because Fancy and I went to lunch today.
Yeah.
George has 16,000. Fancy has 15.9. He is about to pass George on Instagram, and you know how mad George is going to be.
Great.
Please follow Fancy B.
Please follow Fancy.
And we'll put it right down here. It's Fancy B .1. Fancy B .1. Please follow Fancy. We love you. Go ahead.
Dude. So I just want to. This is the kind of. She's playing a game.
What?
Just let me finish.
Don't
We'll
yell.
cut this out if you're too uncomfortable about it, all right?
Bob,
Right.
we're not.
I know. So I just want to. So at 12:52 today, right?
PM
today.
Post Meridian.
He goes. How does it feel like to be back in LA?
How does it feel like to be back in
To
LA?
her, right?
Okay.
No response from her.
Let's hear what it sounds like from a Spaniard. What is it? Let's hear how he would say it. Go ahead, fans.
How does it feel to be back in LA, Rudy? Right. But no response from her.
Ooh, cold.
So now he's kind of waiting around. He's like, oh, no response. So he gives another thing.
Uh-oh, Diego.
Diego.
Uh-oh, Diego.
Actually,
Uh-oh, Diego.
Actually, how long have you been in LA for?
Let's hear it, fans.
How long have you been in LA for?
Oh, it sounds desperate.
So
It's
desperate.
so desperate.
It's so desperate. Right? So, and then you haven't responded back. Why not?
I just don't want to yet.
We're really blowing up your spot.
So let's respond then.
Yeah. Yeah, because you know what? By the way, we're not making fun of Diego or your
We love
DM
him.
exchange. And if it was very private, we would never talk about it on the show. That being said, we're showing Diego live on a show how rude you are for not responding.
Rude.
I'm not.
No,
So
that is
I'm
rude.
gonna- yeah, it's so rude.
So rude. Let's respond, Bob. How long have you been in LA?
How about like,
you know,
well, for a while, but I haven't really met anyone quite like you. Yeah, for a while.
Oh, that's
well, make it. Hold on.
Wait,
Make a joke first.
All right.
Make a joke first, like the boat sunk after I got over here. So, something like that.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Wait. How long have you been in LA
for?
Like long enough.
They'll say like 80 sons or something like that. Like,
80 sons.
Make like a joke. Make like
80 sons.
a really lame missing.
80 sons.
No, how long have you been in LA?
Almost
3 years. 3 years, but it feels like, you know.
No, don't say 3 years. Look, 3 years is what? 365 times 3 is. Say over 1,000 sons.
Okay. All right, over 1,000
sons.
Over 1,000 sons.
Let's see if he gets that.
Yeah, 1,000 sons.
Over 1,000 sons. Because in the Philippines, that's how they refer to a day. It's a son.
Now, do I have my permission to send that?
Over 1,000 sons.
Over 1,000 sons. You sent.
She's gonna have to do so much damage control.
I sent it.
All right, over 1,000
sons. And since he did 2, what do you do?
I agree. I agree.
You know what
I
mean?
agree. I think it should be back to back.
Tit for tat. Tit for tat.
And because now, and you should say now you're going to answer the first question. And the first question was what?
Can I? You did 1,000 sons. I wanted to do my own message, right?
Go ahead.
Yeah. Yo, son. You looked hella rip on that beat.
BTW. BT Dubs.
Yo, son.
No.
Okay.
BTW.
What's BTW?
By the way.
By the way.
BTW, you looked hella ripped.
Yeah, by the way, you looked
hella ripped.
Hella ripped. Looked hella ripped.
On the beach. D-A.
Ripped on the beach.
And then what's another good phrase?
Beach, cuz. What is it?
C-U-H is cuh. It's like bruh. It's like a new.
C-U-H?
Cuh. C-U-H. Yeah.
C-U-H.
You look hella ripped. Let's read it.
By the way, you look hella ripped on the beach, cuh. Can I send it?
Yeah.
Yes!
What?
Yes!
You want me to say I can send that?
She's having fun.
Yeah, we're having fun.
By the way,
I sent it. But this doesn't mean I'm keeping fucking the dog because it's sending it if, you know what I mean, if you disapprove.
Yeah, if it's
So we did 2. He goes, how does it feel to be back in LA? Space. Actually, how long have you been in LA for?
And you said?
Over 1,000 sons. By the way, you looked hella
Rudy.
Yeah. He's never going to respond to that. Oh my god.
Shit.
Shit.
The arm broke.
Wait, when does this air?
Let's give it up for Rudy, by the way. For
great
for
job. When does this air?
The 2nd. Monday the 2nd. Right. August 2nd.
Oh,
August 2nd.
You're fine with the thing?
Yeah.
All right.
August 2nd. What's wrong? What was it? What? There was something. Was there a problem?
But no, here's what she's gonna do now though is this. The
broke
third
that guy's
message.
arm.
No. It was already broken.
And it's all the way over there.
Yeah, so the third message, she's gonna send the third message. And she's gonna go, those last 2 messages were from Andrew Santino and Bobby Lee.
No, but
and
at least
that's how
let's see if he can play with it. Like, let's see if he at least has fun.
Yeah.
Because
Let it sit for a second.
Yeah.
Right? Because you could do that third message, even if he doesn't respond, he thinks it's weird.
Yeah.
3 hours from now, and then he'll be like, "Oh, that was funny."
Keep the DM open to see if he's seen it.
Yeah.
And just let us know if anytime during the podcast.
You can see. Wait. It shows you that you can see it.
It says seen. Yeah, I know, because when I text you, it says read.
Yeah.
And then you pretend like you didn't know, and I was like, I saw you read it. I think I'm a weasel. Yeah.
No. Let's be real. Am I?
Kinda.
Now what are you talking
Well,
about?
let's take a vote. Let's take a studio vote.
Yeah.
All right,
Everyone come in here.
No, they can do it from where
No,
they
I
are.
want to see their faces.
All right.
Come in here.
I have to turn this
Oh,
on.
I'm
It's so
sweating.
hot in
I'm
here.
so sweating.
Are you warm now?
Yeah.
You were cold.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Well, we're not going to be able to see them on camera, but you just want to be
No,
able
I
to
want to see their faces, right?
All right, get in here,
Pete,
fans.
Pete, I'm looking at you right now, bud. And before you even answer, I have to say, you know what I mean? I have to say, it's been a pleasure working with.
He called you a weasel right away.
Okay, you can leave.
No. Let him stay. Let him stay.
No, he already said a thing.
Let him stay.
All right.
This is a real confession. I want to hear the real deal, Holyfield.
So, you know, it's been a pleasure working with you. You show up here on time. You do a really good job. And, you know, here's another thing that you do, is you have a trustworthy kind of energy about you. Like, I feel safe. I feel like Rudy's safe. We're all safe in your presence. And I just think that I'd really like to work with you for the rest of my life. Am I a weasel?
I want you got caught up in it. Happens to anybody. No.
Thank you, dismissed.
That's a no from Pete.
Thank you, dismissed. Thank you. Okay, you can sit there, right?
Yeah.
You know, I think that the exchange we do back and forth and the energy is exchanged. It's like two people, two souls that's been doing that for eternity. It really does feel like
Okay.
All right, it's like we were sort of you're my yin and I'm your yang. You know,
You're more of, you are more of a yang.
You have to say it that. I feel
No,
I've always thought I was
You're
more yang.
very much of a yang.
I've been more yangy.
You've been so much more
Yeah,
yang.
yeah.
You're more yang than any yin I've ever met.
Okay, but here's the thing. He's super yang as well.
He's remarkably, he's a high amount of yang.
Yeah, so if he's more yang than I am, I have to be the yin.
I gotta tell you, there's a lot of yang.
We're both yangs.
Okay, fine.
Right, so
That's why.
Yeah. And that is why I think that since I feel like we've been doing this eternity, our souls, and that we're two peas in a pod, as I say. And I feel like I've known you forever, and I just really think that I feel comfortable with you as well, more than that fat piece of shit that was just in here.
Whoa. Ask him already.
Yeah. The buffalo with tits that was in here.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? I'm sorry.
Ask the question. Ask him.
Do you think I'm a weasel?
I don't really know the meaning of that word.
Oh, that's great. He's using the cop out of the second
That's
language.
really
That's
good.
really smart. You
You're
gotta let him.
dismissed.
You gotta let him go on that.
Yeah, you're dismissed.
Good luck. Thank you, fans.
Yeah, I think I have weasel
You're
energy.
not a weasel, dude.
No, I do have because I've done stuff like
You have weasel tendencies for sure.
No, I did that at the store once.
What?
I did a big weaselly thing.
What'd you do?
So I was at the store and we had this Thai manager. Yeah, you never met him. And his name was Kirk.
What do you mean? The guy that ended up owning that restaurant down in Santa Monica?